Dude, I missed the opportunity last Saturday
Two?
to sing this song with Straight in the City.
What do you mean sing this song?
I was supposed to sing with them.
You should you're
They
gonna
were
get up
there.
on stage.
Dad just wanted to jump
Get up
on the stage.
Exactly. You weren't gonna sing with them. You were gonna ruin their says what you were gonna do.
Nope. I talked to Antonio, and he's like, "Yeah." I said, "Hey, are you guys? Do you guys have riding around on the playlist?" And he says, "We can." I said, "I got the cowbell. Let's do it." He said, "All right, we're gonna do it." And I was ready. I made sure I didn't drink too much. And a freaking storm came through.
God had intervened.
Yeah, you were not meant to ruin that song.
I wasn't gonna ruin it. I think it would have been really fun.
I don't know. You would have taken away from the music.
I know it would have been so cool. So that song that you just heard there, it's by Strand in the City, and they do, it's our intro and outro.
Yeah, I've
song
heard of
that I
them
like,
before.
and
Yeah, they're pretty good.
yeah, they're a good band. They're related to us as well. And I talked to one of the guys and said, "Hey, if you guys play it, man, I want to come up."
Are they? So they're from here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they're local.
Okay.
KCK.
Yeah, I like their vibe.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, they got a good vibe. And I said, "Can we do it?" And they said, "Yeah, let's do it." And so by the end of the night, or the night was winding down, it was their turn. They were setting up, and a freaking storm came through. I don't know if you guys got hit up north with that storm on Saturday.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hit hard, dude. It rained for at least 13 minutes. 13. As soon as it started to sprinkle, within seconds of that, bam! I like buckets, just buckets coming down hard. Everybody's running through the Legion grounds. Got under the tents. I grabbed a giant umbrella. Lewis let me borrow one of those big umbrellas.
Yeah.
And I was holding on to it, and cousin Josie was standing behind me. And then it got cold. It was like, I swear, at least 65 degrees. All of a sudden, just got cold. The wind was blowing. Man,
Were we in the movie theater when all that happened?
Yep.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, we were seeing a
What
movie.
time was that at?
Oh man, it had to have been 10.
Yeah, 10. Yeah.
10:35, I think, is when the storm hit.
I remember that one that hit like a couple weeks ago. That
Was,
one was bad.
hard?
Or no, was it a month ago?
Probably about a month.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It blew down a bunch of trees and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About a month ago. Yeah. So
We had hail too at one point.
Yeah, it was bad. I seen a flash of green light just go across the sky. I don't know if a transformer blew or what.
No,
but
they're amongst us, dude.
oh man, don't get me started. Don't get me started, man. You're gonna bring me back to my old podcast days, man. Yeah, it was crazy though. It was crazy. Like I came out to the sliding door out back,
Yeah.
and I look outside, and everything's blowing all over the place, and all of a sudden this green light just shoots out. I was like, oh shit, a transformer or something blew.
Yeah.
But then I look at my Ring app. I don't know if y'all got a Ring app, but
No.
I know what you're talking
it gets
about.
wild on there.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, did you see that green light? And I don't know what they were calling it. I think it was
Like a microburst? No, not a
like a
microburst.
vortex or some shit. I don't know.
No.
They're calling it something, but they were updating me on the Ring app about it, and letting me know what it was. I'm sure there was a couple alien comments on
Hey,
it.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those, we don't have a Ring app, but we have neighbors who have
Yeah.
them. So the couple of times that people try to steal somebody tried to steal Chris's car, and then years before that, somebody tried to break into Marcos's
They
truck.
did break into it.
Well, they broke into the truck, and
Around here, this
Yeah.
looks like a nice neighborhood too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's where they go, right?
yeah, where they don't, people don't expect it.
Yeah, true.
But anyway, let's talk about something. So yesterday at dinner time, Chris asked me, Dad, what do we have for dinner? And I said, I had a little bit of something, this and that. I go, what are you feeling? And Chris is like, man, I feel like Little Caesars. Is there Little Caesars near you?
Yeah,
Is
there
it-
was actually. Yeah, North Oak. Yeah.
Okay,
there's one.
there- you have one.
My brother
'Cause-
used to work there.
Because oh, really?
Yeah, he used to bring home some pizzas. Yeah.
Hell yeah. We had one, 5 minutes from here.
yeah, it was too
They
close.
And then they just got rid of it. Now it's a Wingstop.
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan of the Wingstop?
Not a fan of
The Little Caesars?
No.
Really?
I grew up on that shit, man.
Oh, that's probably.
Yeah.
It's
$5
Yeah.
pepperonis.
Oh, well,
yeah.
they used to be $5, right?
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
not-
what are they now?
what are they now, Chris?
I have no idea.
Oh, right.
Oh, shit.
Probably like $10.
Probably about, yeah. I remember when they're, $5, man. So, anyway, so Chris says, all right, Dad, which one do you think is closer, the one on 18th Street or the one on 95th? Kind of down the street a little further east from Oak Park Mall. And so I looked it up and I said, well, what did I say, Chris? 5.6 miles on 18th Street, KCK.
About the
Five,
same, yeah.
5.3 in over there off 95th.
Real quick before a story, just because
Yes.
pure convenience sake, like I would rather choose the 95th one. I don't want to go over to KCK.
Okay, so this is where it's going to get really
Yeah.
interesting. So, Chris, go ahead. What happened?
Which one did you pick?
I chose the 95th.
Really?
I took Antioch all the way, got there. I go in. It's nice. I see a few guys walking around. There's only 2 people. I see
Two
like
people working or 2 people out waiting
2
in the
people
lobby?
waiting.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. I see like 5, 7, 10, 15, 20 pizzas. Someone ordered 20 freaking pizzas right before I got there, and they were all coming out just now. The guy said it's going to be 20 more minutes on this order. If you order now, it'll be 15 more on that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, God damn. And I didn't want to wait that, so I call up Dad, tell him about the wait, and I'd like, what do you think would happen if I went to the 18th?
Uh-huh.
I'd say, well, you need a pre-order. That way,
Yeah.
pre-order, and then as soon as you get there, bam, your
It's
pizza's
kind of wild you went there in the first place without
Well,
ordering.
this
We've
I
never
think-
done that before. We've never pre-ordered from Little Caesars before.
I guess not. They usually are supposed to just have some in the oven that you can just
Right.
take home.
So nowadays, you order, they put it
my.
like in a little oven.
Yeah, and you just
And
go
then did they give you a code
Yeah.
or a key?
It's
They give me a code.
They give you a key with a
It's code.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So what happened when you got to 18th?
The whole process was getting to 18th.
What do you mean? Is there traffic?
Sort of. I all night ordered while I was at 95th. Like I was just sitting in my car. I'm like, okay, just gonna order these. Tells me be ready in about 5:44 to 7:44 to
was
like
7:54, about 10 minutes is what they told you.
yeah. I'm like, okay, I can make that. I jump on the highway and start heading north along I-65,
6:35.
635.
Yeah.
I'm taking the highway all the way there.
Oh, no,
I
okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
start heading downtown and I realize, fuck, where am I going?
Yeah, well, you didn't Google Map it?
No, I didn't because I like.
Because Chris thought he was going to use landmarks. So Chris, okay, to make this simple, Chris doesn't usually drive on the highway. If he doesn't have to, he won't. At this point, okay, you had to drive. So you take 35 north. You see downtown.
I'm like,
So now you're like, shit. Now I got to get on.
I need to figure out where I'm going. I finally put it into maps and I'm like, shit, it's on the whole other side of this.
Of town.
Of
Yeah.
town.
Yeah, you got to get back to Kansas City because you were in Missouri.
I didn't go that far.
You were in Missouri, Chris.
Okay, so
Anyway.
I had to cut through.
Si-
Where did I cut
six-
through? The little
Uh,
town that I had to cut through.
you ended up coming back and then you went through Armadale.
Yes, I had
Okay.
to cut through Armandale to get onto I-70.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
And going left, and I'm like, okay, I know I'm on the right highway to get there now.
So yeah, now you're on 70.
Where's my exit? Fuck, I drive right past it. I
It's
miss
a little loop. I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
No, 7th Street is it's real quick. Right on 70, it's
Yes.
not 7th Street, but 18th Street.
Yes. It's just right off the highway. I just missed my exit, and I'm like, shit. I have to go all the way to the next exit, and it takes me through the back roads, and I go past.
He was down there by City Park.
You hit the armory.
So Chris,
I drove past the armory.
You did it. You took a nice the scenery. What do you call it? The
scenic
scenic route. Yeah.
Yeah. I finally get there. I get my pizzas. I get out real quick. I get back on the highway.
6:35.
I miss my fucking exit to come back down home. I started going towards the Legends.
What are you doing?
So you ended up on 70 in West going to the Legends.
You realize you didn't have to jump back on. You just kept going under the bridge.
No, yeah, of course you do. Yeah, we realize that. But again, Chris doesn't
said
drive
no.
on the highway, so
Why? Again, why not map anything? Why did you not?
I was on the map and I
told
just
you, 'cause-
missed it again.
What do
I
you-
missed
How are you-
so
I
many
just want to know why he
turns.
doesn't drive on the highways.
He's just
I just want to know.
He's not a big fan.
Is there a backstory to that?
Not really.
When I
No.
started driving, I avoided highways like the plague.
Okay, I feel you.
You know, like every new driver just kind of like is weary about the highway, just highway
get it.
driving. He just,
I get
he's
it.
not a
I'm
fan.
fine with it now, but
If
I
you
just
can-
missed every exit I needed. I get all the way, like, maybe halfway to the Legends before I was able to make a U-turn. And I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck I am and go home.
so you At least you were by yourself. And then if you would have got stranded. Oh, and then he only had 1% on his phone
I had 1% battery for 30 minutes.
and didn't have a charger.
Why don't you charge your phone?
My charger doesn't
He's
work
like,
in my
he's
car.
like his mom.
What do you mean your charger doesn't work in your car?
I
No,
don't have a good thing that works in the car.
Then get a fucking adapter.
That's what he says.
It doesn't work.
What do you mean
I think it works. I don't think you've ever tried it.
I've tried it with my charger. It doesn't work.
don't
Let's
believe
move
your
on. That
charger.
was the
I
whole
don't
story.
believe you.
I spent 40 fucking minutes on the road yesterday getting pizzas.
And I'm guessing the pizzas were cold.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I even told him before we started, like, Chris, how come you guys always get good stuff when I'm not here? He goes, we got pizza yesterday. I go, I know, I heard you, but I had to leave to work before you got here. Like, what took you almost an hour? I was like, I was
and
upset.
we have Old Shawnee Pizza.
There's
We have
pizza,
Papa
there's
John's.
Pizza Hut, Papa
we have
John's.
Pizza Hut.
Didn't dare mention Miskins.
Minsky's.
Not that good.
Yeah. Minsky's.
I would have gone Papa John's.
Papa
I like
John's.
Papa
Yeah, Papa
John's.
John's,
I do.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Papa John's, I don't do it. But
Just goddamn, Chris. Charge your phone. Let's charge your phone tonight. Use your maps if you don't know where you're going. Anyway,
Hold on, Papa Murphy's is the one where you got to cook it yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Papa
dude, I
Murphy's
went
says
into a
that.
Papa. I went.
Not
I,
damn. I
my
haven't been to
first.
Papa Murphy's
My
in a long time.
well, Papa Murphy's
I
is
thought
right
you
here
said
by the
Papa
Big
Murphy's.
Biscuit.
No, Papa John's.
Did you
No,
say
I
Papa
said Papa
Murphy's?
John's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
Papa
about
Murphy's. No.
You've ever done it?
Yeah, I grew up on that. No.
Oh, you grew up on that one too.
Yeah, we had to go pick that up and put it in the oven and wait. Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
We
man.
so we had. I don't know if it's still there, right here by the Price Chopper.
I think
No,
they got
that-
one down
The
the street
first
from me.
time years ago, buddies of mine talking about it at work. They're like, "Oh man, you need to go in there. Just you can build yourself a pizza, or they got them there already." So I just went in. I ordered my pizza, and they said your pizza's ready. And I was like, "Whoa, that was fast!" And I grabbed it, and I was like, "It's still cold."
Yeah.
And I had no idea. I had no idea that you had to take it home. I was like, "What the heck?" I said,
Yeah.
"Can you hit in there now? Sorry, you take these home and eat them." That was the last time I did that.
Hell no.
But yeah, like you're right. I know,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
You're
good.
ready
I'm
for
good
a
on
pizza.
that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to pick it up and wait. No, I'm good.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I thought that. So yeah, I told Chris. I said, "Oh man, you're gonna have to tell this to your brother and our guests when they come in, because I knew Marcos was gonna
Judge me.
Yeah, he was gonna judge you big time. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Anyway,
Anyways,
All right.
yeah, let's get on with the show. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Big Modcast. This is episode number 102. I am your host, Big Mod. Got my son Mark to my left here. My co-host, running the board as usual, Chris on the ones and twos, and Jose
who's not here?
is not here today.
Not here today.
Yeah, he had to work a little. He's working a little late. He may join us at the end of the at the end of the episode, but yeah, we'll see. And let's welcome to the show the host of To Bring About Podcast, Mr. Gabriel Garcia.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you being here. Yeah. It's been a while since we've seen each other.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a couple of months.
Yeah. I had the opportunity to do your show, which was cool. I don't know, was that my that might have been my second one I've done. Well, because I did when these guys used to do their podcast, I was hanging around with them a little bit.
That's when you were not.
So-
You didn't have your own show at the time. You were just you.
Yeah, I was just
I probably listened to that one too.
You did
I
a
listened to
couple
quite
times.
a bit of the old
the
old
No
stuff,
Solutions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No Solutions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Those-
that-
yeah, they were fun. They're fun to listen to as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've done a little bit of radio, but
Nice.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, I did Chuck's. Remember? Oh, we did Chuck's.
Oh yeah, we did do Chuck.
Yeah.
So you've done like
Chuck
you've
Dawson.
done,
Yeah, I've
you've
done
done,
a few. So
you've done like 3 or 4.
yeah, but yeah. But anyway, yeah, your setup nice. It's cool.
Appreciate
It's
it.
quiet. It's very comfortable as well.
Yeah. Once you
Which-
get down the creepy, stairs, the
Well, I
to the
remember-
dungeon. you
yeah.
know.
I was like, it's got the dungeon
like-
look too.
like-
It's kind of
Yeah,
dark.
yeah,
Of
the
course,
walls.
like I did you here. We come in through the garage because I know if I would have let you through the front door, my dog would have been jumping all over you, and I'm like,
Yeah.
we just try to avoid all that. So I brought you into the garage, and that's what you did. We went through your garage,
Yeah.
but I remember we had to
Except
climb.
for I gotta-
We had to climb over the Harley.
And go down the long, creepy stairs down to the dungeon, man. I'm a low light type of guy.
Yeah.
Like, you guys got me in the Walmart lighting right now, so if I'm squinting, it's because
Yeah.
it's a little bright for me right
Yeah.
now.
That's funny. Yeah. Well, at least we got some light in here. That's
No, it's good.
That's important.
I like it.
Before we move on,
Yes.
everybody, please, if you could, like, subscribe, and share all our stuff. Find us on all social media platforms at The Big Modcast.
Yes,
Hit that
please.
notification bell for updates.
Yes, please do. Mark, where are we at as far as subscribers?
I have no clue. I don't know.
No,
No.
the hardest the last I saw we were at a hard 495.
I don't know. I mean,
It's been stuck like that. I think it's paused.
I don't even know what our analytics
analytics?
look like right now for if everyone's still doing the contest. I mean, are people chiming in for that?
Last I heard, I think your mom checked or Jose. Yeah, there was at least 7 to 8 people now.
Well, okay, 7 to 8 people.
So-
Someone's gonna get that big ass
yeah.
prize here. So
Yeah, so yeah, we
good.
will be talking about the big prize that Big Daddy's fireworks will be giving away, and I'll mention it now. We will be shooting live July 2nd, that Tuesday evening. We will be there, so hope we can get people out there. So, but I'll talk about it again here shortly. But yeah, let's get with our guests. How we doing this evening, bro?
Good, man. Good. Just got off of work. So
Okay.
shot over here right after work, and I'm here.
So you ride the bike to work?
Nah, my truck.
Oh, you drive the truck.
Yeah, I drive my truck to work.
Okay, went home. And
I
then came
can't
straight here.
do the bike, man. You can't
Is it-
take materials to job sites on a
Oh,
Harley.
I guess so. Yeah.
I guess I could,
Oh,
depending on how big it is.
so you work. So you use your truck as your work truck.
Yeah, yeah.
Personal-
I
okay.
get like a vehicle allowance.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. It's not
That's
bad.
dope. Yep. Family? How's family? Everybody
Good, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually picking up that's what I was doing earlier. They're picking up a lily pad right now. So, you know, them big old pads you
For,
throw
like,
out in
lake?
the lake? Yeah.
good? Oh.
Yeah. I got a free one. Well, she shot me over a free one. And she was like, message them, see if it's ready. You know, like we could pick it up.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I got a podcast today I got to do. This is the first podcast I've ever done.
Yeah.
And it's all the way out in like Lake Viking. So about an hour away up
Lake
north.
Viking.
Where's that, in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Northern Missouri.
Oh, okay.
So it's about an hour from my house because I live up by in Gladstone. So it's like a little small suburb right above North Kansas City.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And so she took my truck up there, but I'm like, man, you know, usually I'm at those things. I mean, you ever
Right.
seen those, you know, marketplace murders and
You know
robberies
what?
and shit? You know?
I haven't.
I mean, more
Yeah.
Craigslist, but not necessarily marketplace.
Hey, I'm sure
It's almost the
marketplace
same.
too. You know, I mean,
yeah.
you
No,
don't-
and
you
I
never
get
know.
and I get it. You know, for you
Yeah.
checking on them. You know, you
yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done that here. Yeah, this marketplace it's addicting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we
Oh,
just
it is.
we
I got a free lily pad. Those things are like $300.
really.
Yeah,
expensive.
That's cool though.
Yeah,
That's
it's not bad.
yeah.
Yeah, we're going down to the lake. So,
Oh,
you
okay.
know, down over the weekend.
Okay.
Next week.
Oh,
holiday
okay.
weekend.
Sweet.
I mean, I'd probably still give it a good scrub, take it home, lay it on the driveway, and just kind of like scrub it
Yeah,
down.
you ain't lying, dude. Disinfect that thing.
Yeah.
Who knows what's been done on that?
Yeah.
So,
Man, yeah, it's yeah, the marketplace. We what do we do?
We just got rid of a treadmill.
So I had a treadmill.
oh man, y'all should have hit me up. I've been looking for one.
No, are you
Oh,
serious?
Yeah. Is it an old? Hold on. What kind of condition?
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
in?
No, okay,
No, it's
no,
a
it
good-
was.
Oh, it was good.
It's a good condition, but it's a little bit older, so it's like real heavy.
So it was one of them
okay.
heavy ones, dude.
Okay.
I mean, heavy and order. You know, it's 2 pieces. You got the belt that you walk on, and then you got the stand that has a computer. I mean, it's so old that the computer was like the green digital. Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
how old
yeah,
it was.
yeah.
You know,
Didn't even have a
green-
screen on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It
I
had
mean,
a-
it
it had
had
a-
its
it had a
little, it had
screen,
little
but it was-
monitoring screen of like how what you're running, but I mean, it's still like iPhone jack. Like you got to plug in to like.
Yeah, but you know how nowadays you have a screen.
Yeah, now you have
the
and
screen
You
and-
can be
and-
running
yeah,
and
and
looking
that-
at a nature trail
Yeah,
or
this-
something.
Yeah,
Nothing
no,
like that.
and this
Not-
is the old school like generator ones. Like
Yeah.
it still works in great condition. It's just heavy.
Did
So-
you give it away for free?
I
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
I probably
at least you
could've
weren't like. At least you weren't the people on Marketplace where they sell it for like almost the price to buy it.
right.
At the time.
right.
You know, it's like they're trying to make get rich off these items.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I was like, it's still. I mean, I just wanted to get rid of it because it was just in a way. At one point, it was down here. Actually, when I started putting this studio together, it was down here, so we had to. And then it sat outside all winter long, but I had it covered.
Yeah.
So it still turned out good. Got it. We put it out. We just put it on Facebook, or not Facebook, Marketplace, and we just said.
First come, first serve.
First come, first serve. Within 7 to 8 minutes, this truck
I
pulls
bet.
up, and I'm like, and a little dude comes out, and I was like, dang, man, I'm gonna have to help this guy. You know what? He proved me wrong.
He picked it up by himself.
That son of a gun. I helped him because it has wheels on it, but like it's so heavy. So we were able just to push it down, and he had a lift. Luckily, on the door drop, what do you call it? The
tailgate.
Yeah, the tailgate dropped, and then it dropped all the way down to the ground. So we were just slide it, and he lifted it up and just scooted it in the back of his truck.
Nice.
Anyway, but he was a little guy, so I had to kind of help him do that. As soon as it's rising up, here comes another truck, pulls up, looks at us like, "Damn, I'm late. Sorry,
just
dude."
Missed it.
And then we leave to go pick up a lawnmower because there was a lawnmower over there by the Little Caesars, Chris.
For free?
No, that one I had to pay for.
Oh, okay.
So I told Chris that day, I said, "Dude, we're gonna go pick up your gift." He's like, well, "What?" He goes, "I don't need anything." I said, "Yeah, you need one of these." Yeah, it was a lawnmower.
A push mower?
Yeah, push mower, but it's self-propelled.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because the one
a
that
little
that I
fancy.
had, is probably about 7-8 years old, and it doesn't self-propel anymore. I learned that because I said, "I'm gonna cut the grass one day." Shit.
You're pushing.
Is that why
Yeah.
you leave me to do it?
You're younger than me, Chris. You could do that stuff, and that's why I had
Marcos doesn't do shit for the lawn.
Whoa.
Well, Chris, no, he does the front.
I'll do the front. I usually do the back. Actually, the back is the hard
But anyway.
one. I usually be going through marketplace because I'm trying to look for a motorcycle, but I don't really know enough about motorcycles to be trusting these people on here that are saying like, "Oh, it's in good
Yeah,
condition."
you ain't lying. Look for an old dude. That's what you need.
That's
to
how
look
you
for.
know, like those guys who had it
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Like then some of these people out here like no title. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust you.
What do
without
you
a
say is
title.
old?
No, I mean,
What's old?
How old are
Gabriel?
you? How old are you? I'm not saying that's the number I'm going to use. I'm just asking so I don't offend you in your own home.
I'll be 54.
that's a good number.
Look for somebody at 55. All right.
Or look for someone with the pure white beard
Hey,
that's
hey,
at
hey.
least 5 inches.
So if somebody lets it grow long,
Yeah.
they
That's a biker right there.
No, Chris,
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of a Hell's Angel.
Somebody who's like a white beard, flame bandana, those
So-
type of guys.
oh, like
those
Gandalf.
guys take their bikes to Harley Davidson to get worked on. That's what you want. They got all the receipts and shit.
Yeah.
So,
keep track of all that
yeah.
stuff.
Look for that. Guy.
Is that have you started doing that?
No. I work on my own bike.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Don't buy my bike. It might fall apart on you.
How's the summer treating you? Is it kicking your ass yet, or what's it doing?
No, it's good, man. It's
Yeah.
good so far, So
Yeah.
can't complain. It's been hot last couple days.
No kidding, dude.
105 the other day, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been hotter than shit. It's getting hot. Do you remember? Let's go back to your summer days when you were young. Do you remember those times?
It's like it's grainy, I don't know. I think I did a lot of partying during my 20s, so I kind of got
A little
amnesia,
blurry.
I guess it's a little
Okay,
blurry.
well,
blurry.
how about younger than that?
No, that's what I'm saying. I think it just knocked
10
everything out.
Oh,
yeah,
that-
just
the
everything
memory.
before 25, it knocked everything out. Maybe 21, but no. I mean, what are we talking about here? High school, middle school,
Yeah, middle school. Growing up, summer days. Like
summer days? I don't know, man. It was kind of a weird. I mean, with my age, 32, so I was kind of seeing the transition from playing outside to kids being inside full time playing video games.
Oh, yeah, 'cause the video games were coming around.
But PS1 came out when I was like, I don't know, 7, probably,
Okay.
I don't know, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like online is what like kids weren't coming outside anymore. So that's
Right.
probably, I don't know. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25?
Chris,
Is he younger?
He'll
Yeah,
be
he's
20.
younger.
Yeah, he's
I am
my
so-
youngest son.
I would say high
He'll be
school
21.
is when I seen online gaming come out. I was
Okay.
probably like a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
Because I remember I bought my like first router, for the Wi-Fi and all that stuff, and like set it up. And Call of Duty had just came out, well, for PS3, I think it was. And that was kind of when you stopped seeing like people playing outside, kind of. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
It's
So
kind of
would
weird.
you say you were one of those that you stopped playing outside as
Yeah,
well?
yeah, probably. I don't know, man. My parents kicked us outside, when we were in there too long, so
Right.
they didn't let us like sit in there for like 8 hours a day.
During the summer. Yeah.
No. They'd kick you out.
Did you have central air or did you have the window units?
It probably varied,
Yeah.
because so I grew up on the west side for like a small amount of my life. Then probably around, I don't know, 3rd or 4th grade, I can't remember. We moved up north, and got like a small house like in the Crestview area. You know, it's kind of a small area. Shit, that area's turned into shit, man. It's kind of weird how up north it used to be like you made it, and like it's slowly just
moving.
like getting worse, man. Like if you go in that Crestview area, it was like a nice little neighborhood. I mean, you know, small little 2-bedroom houses, you know.
Yeah.
But now it's like, it almost reminds me of like Northeast. I don't know if you guys know where Northeast is at, but like it's starting to turn into those vibes, you know.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like slowly migrating up north. But, you know, then I don't know, we started moving further up north, you know, and so yeah, I'm sure I had some window units back in the day. You know, I can't recall.
That's
there's
what
definitely
we
some
had.
hot days. I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, our
Attic fan
summers.
days. You know, you
Yeah,
ever
you
have
know.
one of those?
No, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
I grew up in Argentina, and we didn't have the attic fan.
Really?
We had the window unit. We had one window unit. It was a pretty big one. And then my mom and dad had their own window unit. And our house wasn't that big, but that window unit was able. Do you remember?
I'll tell you what I do. I like those.
'Cause that-
They
that-
were loud, but I kind of liked how loud they could be.
Well, that's how I remember them. They were loud as shit. I mean, you'd have to turn the TV up. Like, God damn, man.
yeah, but I mean, you could take a nap to that thing. Like I kind of
That
like
static
the
noise?
yeah, I kind of like the static
Yeah,
noise of it. Like it's
yeah.
like
I have static noise 24/7.
yeah, I do too. Sometimes at work, it kills me.
You guys got to put. I told him last time, hey, put your earplugs in, man.
No. It's
Right?
actually well, I do. I wear headphones.
So-
I wear cover headphones. But the issue
Oh,
right
okay.
now is like there's a bunch of like fucking chemicals and stuff in the air when I'm working. So my headphones are
Instead
starting
of-
to get a little messed up. So like right now it's so annoying. One of them has this like a slight humming, and it drives me insane. So I don't know how you do it, to be honest.
like the coolant that is used in the machines.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean that smell is just.
I know you
everywhere.
can never get it off you.
Yeah.
I take my shit off in the garage when I used the machine. Yeah.
So that's what I had to tell this guy, because when this guy gets on, he smells like steel. Because
Oh, you put it in your laundry basket in your
No,
room?
I don't know. I put it in
No,
the garage.
you-
Yeah,
I
I would put it in
think-
the garage.
Yeah, I said, dude, you need to put.
And
that
it'll
in
never
your
come off. Like you wash your clothes, it still smells like it. Yeah, it'll never come out.
I mean, it sucks because used to it, so I don't smell it as strong as everybody else.
Man, I never got 13 years. I never got used to that smell. I don't know, man. It's some shops are different though. Maybe you guys got some good coolant. I don't know, but some shops that I worked at, they wouldn't do tank dives. Like they're supposed to do those like every 6 months.
Right, yeah, I
Because that
think we do that.
bacteria gets inside the
Yeah.
tanks, and I mean you see the oil. If you don't have oil skimmers, it'll be on top, and it just gets funky.
It just
you know?
just keep reusing
Yeah,
that
it's
same
nasty.
shit.
Yeah, we used to have people spitting in the machines and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gross, man.
Yeah, I mean, we actually. Have you had to hose the machine down?
No.
No, you haven't. I know they do that though. You know,
But yeah, they
like
clean. They clean them every night.
one of my
but it's like-
uncles, my Uncle Victor. Shout out to my Uncle Victor. He runs a machine. He runs a CNC machine, and there's days where they just got to one day just stop and let's just hose it down. You know, we got.
Oh no, you got to go in
down,
the tank,
drain it.
Yes,
Yeah,
suck
you
the
drain
tank
it,
out,
yeah.
clean it out, and put new coolant back.
Yeah, we
in.
have a whole system where we do that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah. So I see you pulled up on your bike. I was going to ask you,
Yeah.
about the bike, and because I was going to mention to you that Marcos is slowly looking for a bike. He wants to start riding.
riding around,
Riding
run all over.
Yeah. But yep. Yeah. So Marcos is going to have to check out your bike.
Yeah.
He knows.
What are you looking for?
He don't know.
Right now on
Huffy?
the cheaper. What?
Huffy bike.
No, I've been looking a lot of Indian models.
Oh, okay.
Mm, Looking for some, just trying on the cheaper end, like for right now, like because I didn't even know there was an Indian dealership here, like until I was driving by, like off the highway. I was like,
across
oh,
from
shit.
Rawhide.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, there's one. I was like, I've been wondering because like I don't even know where the nearest Harley Davidson because
I don't know if Indian's cheaper though.
I was looking in some of their like cruiser models just for like pre-owned. They go, I mean, shit. Even though that's the confusing thing about bikes is when you start getting to the nitty gritty of it, it's like, well, shit. Okay, this pre-owned one is like close to like like 8,000, but this new one is like telling me like 10, 12. I'm like, well, I'd rather get the new one then. I mean, what's the point of the like?
I have a bike
Oh?
that I recommend to everybody. A Softail Standard. I don't think they make them anymore. I think they stopped making them maybe
How are you gonna recommend
a
it?
couple because it's still a good bike. I don't
Well,
know
I mean,
why.
where can I find it?
I don't know. I think they still have them at dealerships. You can
Really?
probably still pick one up.
Look
But
on
ju-
Facebook Marketplace.
Again, I don't trust them.
But I think they started making them in like 2020 or somewhere around there.
Standard starter bike.
Yeah, it's just a plain Softail looking bike. That's it.
Why is it called Softail? I'm not.
I have no
you don't
idea.
either?
I'm
I
not
have
trying
no
to look
idea.
soft.
No, it's a nice bike. Trust me. Hey, everyone loves the Softails. You see
the
all them
bitches.
Cholo bikes and stuff like that? They got the Softail Deluxes and.
I don't need like a chopper or nothing.
Chris,
That's
what's
just
a
wild.
Softail?
I mean, that's
Well,
wild.
what are you looking for?
No, I'm looking for a cruiser. I want a simple cruiser.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know what type of bike.
Yeah.
I like the bikes with the wheels and the spokes and all that shit and the big apes. That's my style. But if you're looking for just a regular bike, I mean that Softail Standard. I mean it's got little bars on it. I mean it's a nice. It's plain stock.
Plain Jane.
You can get it for $13,000 brand new. When they used to be out. Now they probably still got them, so I'd go check them out. But I recommend that bike to everybody because you don't need no $20,000.
No, I don't need that.
Yeah.
Like those kind of bikes, I
Yeah.
feel like are only for people who are like serious adventurers, like the people who go cross country, because you
For
kind of
sure.
need all the extra amenities that come with the bike. That's
Yeah,
20
like having
grand.
bags and stuff like that. Hey, I have one of those. Was that a Yamaha?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I have a 75.
Honda?
Yeah, when you came to my
Three?
house, I got a 75 Yamaha in my garage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Except for it looked like that, but I chopped it and hardtailed it. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Do you have
Okay,
the updated version?
So it's a. Who, me?
Yeah. Do you have the one when it's
No,
restored?
I mean it's there somewhere, but it's a 350 Honda. So it's a starter bike, right? Would you say that
one?
Yeah.
No, that's like a little cafe. I don't know.
Okay,
I mean,
it wasn't very big.
What's a starter bike?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Someone told me one time, like specifically.
I'm
but I can't
lost
remember.
already.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it could
this-
be anything.
So
you
this
know?
bike belonged to my dad. He bought it in
Yeah.
67. Sorry, I was born in 70. I've actually ridden on that bike, not even a year old yet. There's a story to that,
That's
but
really bad.
I know, right? Then my dad had it for the longest time. He stopped riding it in '86, and it left it in the garage
50 years.
for the longest time.
Really?
He passes away in 17.
17.
And so I'm like, I want to fix this bike up. Maybe I could start riding. I had it in my garage for 5 years. Cousin of mine says, hey, what do you want to do with that bike? I said, Bert, I want to fix it, but I ain't got the time. I ain't got the money. He says, I'll buy it from you. I'll fix it. We'll keep it in the family. So he puts it in, it looks original now. I mean,
Which bike? That bike?
that bike,
That
yeah,
bike.
that one, that right there was just a wash. It didn't even run yet.
Yeah,
the,
no,
the engine was
it-
locked. It was all fucked
Yeah,
up.
no, those bikes are cool, dude. You'll see if you go down to Blip down at the West Bottoms, they got a bunch of those bikes. down
Really?
there. Yeah, cafe racer looking bikes.
I'm gonna have to ask Rob.
That's where I go to get coffee at, man. Blip, check out Blip.
Blip.
Dope. Yeah.
Nice.
Flip and sip.
You guys ever been down there?
No.
Really? Oh, West
Never
Bottoms
heard
is
of it.
popping right now. They got a lot of shit down there. Yeah.
I mean, I've been to another one down there. What was it called?
Is that
Some
where all the
garage.
is it there where the haunted houses are?
Yeah, they are
Yeah,
down there.
yeah,
the
yeah.
East, the Edge of Hell. Yeah, they're all down there. I did a photo shoot down there not too long ago.
Yeah, but they got like bars and all sorts of stuff down there. That coffee shop, Blip's pretty dope. And they got motorcycles in there inside.
The shipwreck. I think that's one of them.
Oh, the ship.
The
Yeah,
ship,
the ship's
yeah.
been around forever.
Yeah,
You should
I-
know about the ship. You never been to the
Is
ship?
that by Knuckleheads? Knuckle.
No.
So
That's
I'm
over
way
there.
too
No,
far.
West
That's-
Bottoms.
West
Okay.
Bottoms.
Yeah.
I told you I didn't.
Right by Hy-Vee Arena.
Oh, okay, yeah.
in that area down there. Yeah.
Okay, so no, I know
You never been to the
Hy-Vee
ship?
in the gas station that's there.
Yeah,
I went
ship-
to the first time.
No.
It was interesting.
Yeah, ship's actually been making well, I mean, it's always been cool. It's always been popping, but I think it's bringing in more of a younger crowd now. It used to be an older crowd, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, like my.
Oh, then I
parents'
can't
age,
go down there
you
anymore.
know. Hey man, you just do whatever you want.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, so that's what Mark's working on.
Yeah, so I got classes coming up here soon. I'm excited for them because, I mean, I was, for the longest time, I didn't know whether or not you needed a bike for the class or the class for the bike. Because I'm like, how are you going to go to the dealership, buy a bike, but what am I going to do?
I did.
Walk it home? What'd you do? Did you ride it?
Oh, actually, so my first bike, I bought, I don't know, it was like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. And I didn't know how to ride at all. I had rode a dirt bike before. I've
Yeah, but
always
you-
wanted to ride, but dirt bike, I'm talking when I was like 14, and
Dirt bikes didn't, and they don't have gears.
no, they have gears.
No, they have
they
gears.
do?
Yeah, they have gears.
They say usually you should try and start on a dirt bike
Yeah.
and then work your way up.
See, I've
And-
ridden the dirt bike, but I remember it didn't have gears. It was just
No.
the throttle, and you
Some
just,
have
Maybe, I don't
some
know.
have throttles and some you still got to work. You know,
So that's
Yeah.
that's what I remember riding.
Uh-huh.
But no.
Yeah, no. This one had gears that I had. But, I mean, it had been, it had been like 9 years or something like that since I'd rode a bike.
Yeah.
So I buy one at Outlaw. I buy a Softail Slim. I seen it. It was like 16 grand at the time. I was like, hell yeah, it's a nice bike.
Yeah.
I've always wondered what I'm like. I'm doing it, And I call my buddy up who rides, my buddy Caesar. I'm like, hey, man, can you come pick this bike up for me? I was like, I'm scared. It's brand new. I don't want to drop it.
That's what I'm saying.
you
That's
know?
what I was like, I would
Yeah.
walk it. I will walk that bike for miles back to my house because I don't want to
Well,
do that.
and honestly, they can drop it off. Like,
Yeah.
they have a trailer. Like, they picked up my bike one time when I had, like, issues with the air intake. They came with their big old trailer, picked it up from my house, and it was under warranty. So they probably could have dropped it off for me. But I called him. I followed him home. I get to, we stop at Maple Woods Community College. And he's like, all right, man, come on, let's learn. And I've got my daughter in the truck, my oldest.
Yeah.
And so he's sitting in my truck because it's hot outside. And he's watching me just kill it, fall over.
Did he put some cones out there for you?
Nah. I'm just riding. And I didn't drop it, but I would
Stop and catch
stop
yourself.
and catch myself. And luckily it wasn't like a bike that I got now. It was a lighter bike. It was about 600 pounds or something like that. And I'm riding and just, kind of working it. And all of a sudden I look back and he's just gone. He's just hanging out the window. I see you at home. And takes off.
So that was your...
That's
My buddy's in my truck and leaves with my daughter in the car with him. And he's like, all right, man, I see you at home.
You got to figure it out.
Yeah,
So
figure it out.
that's what I'm saying. That was his way of telling you, you want to get your ass home, you
Pretty
better ride
much,
it home.
kind
right?
of, kicking me
Yeah.
off the train
Ride
wheel.
or die.
Yeah.
Ride or die.
So, and luckily, that Maple Woods isn't far from my house.
Yeah.
It's probably made like a 5-minute drive. And
But
so
for you that day, it would turn into an hour.
Oh man, dude, I was like,
Did you stay off the highways? Stay off the highways like Chris?
well, I had to hop on sort of a highway. It's like, it goes about 50, 55. It's like one of them streets that go real fast.
Yeah.
Kind of a highway, not really, but
Like a frontage road.
like a what?
Frontage
road.
Like a frontage road. Those
Yeah.
roads that are on side the highways.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, okay.
And so I take off on there, and I mean, every car is just like, whoo, I felt like Ricky Bobby, when the cars are just going real fast past you.
That's me
I'm
in
like,
my-
Jesus,
that's me
man,
in my
I'm probably
truck.
going 25,
That's
down.
me in my truck. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like first or second gear probably. Won't even get out of third. But I got home and I was like, man, motherfucker, why did you leave me, man?
He's like, you got home, didn't
And
you?
he's like, yeah. He's like, well, you got home. I was like, all right. I was like, you're right. And but yeah, since then, I mean, shit, I just kind of just went out and would ride streets. I did avoid highways, so I feel you on that. That's why I wanted to know your backstory.
Yeah.
Because I avoided highways for probably like a month. I
That's what
tried
I'm
to
saying. I'm
avoid
taking
them.
my cruise. I'm literally
Yeah.
just going back streets and like side streets and just neighborhood. I'm
Yeah.
just cruising. I just want to
Yeah.
cruise around
Yeah.
This
before.
guy, he'll be on sidewalks first.
Oh, yeah. He'll be in parking lots for a while, drop it off in the truck. But I still remember to this day, though, what scared me the most is I wasn't expecting this. I was getting the hang of it. I was switching gears. I was good. I wasn't killing the bike. And then one time I remember an ambulance was coming. I was like, oh, shit, I don't know what to do. And I remember I killed my bike right there. And, like, I was trying to start it up and shit. And, yeah, it's just little things like that, though. You learn and you advance from there. You know what I mean? You got to go through it. There's nothing you can do. But it's scary.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
That
that.
would be
But
that would be my worst fear, though. I mean, I've watched guys at a stop sign just trying to start. I mean, it's they're idling. Or I don't know if it turns off.
yeah.
And then
No, it doesn't. You just
like,
pull the clutch.
I've
in
seen a
and-
guy like at a four-way, kind of like it was just like wouldn't get into
die?
gear. It would just
Yeah.
die on him, and then he'd tell this person to come through, and then he'd go next.
Yeah, because you got to
go
feather
through-
the throttle.
Yeah,
when
see,
you
I
take
don't
off,
know
yeah.
much about that. Yeah, so and I was like, man, I hate to be in that spot. I hate to be the guy who can't figure out how to start his motorcycle when he's on the road.
It happens,
That's-
man.
Yeah, I
it
guess.
happens. You got to
Go
get
ahead,
over that
son.
shit.
I know. I'm gonna be.
Hello, Dad. Can you come? Can you bring my truck? Pick me up.
And I'll bring my own truck.
And that's the other thing,
Hey,
man.
hit me up. I'll ride it home for you.
That's the other thing, though. When people ride their bikes, okay, so okay, it's a pet peeve of mine. When, like, I'm just driving, I'm going 75 on the highway, whoom, and these son of a bitches just fly right by me, and then weaving through traffic, and I don't want to see them get hurt. I kind of watch them like, dude, you got to be careful. But I mean, what gives them the right to do that, though?
You talking about like a sports bike?
Yeah, they're talking about
Yeah.
like the ninjas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Sakazukis.
have you ever ridden one of those? What do they call them? Crotch rockets, right?
Yeah, crotch rockets. I may have ridden them once,
Yeah.
but not very many.
I ain't
Yeah.
trying to I don't want to lean forward like that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, it just depends, man. I cruise,
the
but
need for speed.
I mean, I've been told I ride kind of fast,
Really?
on the highways, but
Cops
I
telling
mean,
you this?
no, I mean, I haven't had any. I've had some close calls, but I've
tried to
gotten
outrun
out
him?
of some stuff. No. I ain't outrunning them in that. Hell no.
Oh no, not
That bike weighs like 1,000 pounds, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I mean,
nah.
I'm thinking maybe other bikes.
Yeah, like
'cause
crotch. Yeah. The sports bikes probably could outrun them, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like lane splitting and stuff like that. You know, I mean,
I don't know what Kansas rules about it. I don't know
Lane
if we can
splitting.
or
That's
not.
that's a freaking word. Lane split. I didn't know
lane
that.
split.
That's a biker word.
I know you can do
Yeah.
that in California.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if you can do it in Kansas.
Well, it makes sense, right? So that
Such
way,
traffic, yeah.
Because the most dangerous point you could be at is on a highway stuck in traffic. Because what's going to happen? Somebody's going to hit you in the back.
Right.
You know
And-
what I mean?
and isn't the
or
thing
at a
is-
stoplight or something,
Isn't the thing you're supposed to not be directly behind the vehicle, but either to the left or to
So
the
they
right,
can see you.
Maybe.
so they can see?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Hey, man, I rode a bike for like years without a license. I have no idea.
Someone else told me that.
I barely got my
Yeah.
license maybe like a couple years ago.
Really?
And the
so-
person who recommended me to the school is like, yeah, no, I did the school because I actually didn't have a license for
Well,
the
that's what I'm
longest
telling
time.
you. Like when I bought my first bike, I didn't have a license. I didn't have a license for years.
That's kind of crazy that if they don't check.
Yeah.
I think they might need to be able
I
to
finally
check.
got it was when I joined the club. Then I was like, all right, I got to get a license. I got police looking at me and shit,
Yeah.
patch on my back.
You
I was
joined a
like-
club?
Yeah, I was like, I need to have a license.
Sons of Anarchy?
No, not
So
that deep. At
my-
the time, they were a riding club. Now I think they're an MC. So
Yeah, my a buddy of mine, Trey. Shout out to Trey.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big rider. Him and he got his girlfriend to start riding,
Yeah.
so they ride all the time. But I think he rides like a dirt bike, and he's one of those guys that just leaves work and all of a sudden pops a wheelie, and
Yeah.
just rides out
That's
of the parking
wild.
lot, rides out of the parking lot on a wheelie. But anyway, I think he was the one that told me that you have to be on the left side or the right side of a vehicle. Just in
Probably,
case,
man. There's
just in
guys
case
that know all the rules. I don't-
especially if
you know.
somebody's behind you.
Yeah.
They could be on their phone and not realize
Yeah.
you're there and then bump you,
yeah.
or you
I
just-
lane split sometimes. It just depends on the situation.
on the Harley.
Yeah. Like
I mean,
highway stuck in
the way
traffic.
they lean, though. I mean, you kind of like.
No, I just go in the middle. Like I'm in between
Oh,
cars.
so that's what you. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Balance, man.
But one time though, I did that. We were stuck in traffic. Me and my buddy AD,
Mm-hmm.
and we went off on. You know how sometimes over here off of 35 they got the big side. I mean, you can almost park a car on the side.
The
and not get
medians?
hit.
You know?
Yeah, I'll take them. Yeah. But on the side, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I was like, man, it was like 100 degrees outside. Sitting on a bike, 100 degrees. You're sitting on top of a motor. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you're wearing
and-
your long sleeves and pants.
No, I was
Oh,
not.
you not?
No, no,
Oh.
no, I'm not that guy. a
You're in
road
tank
trip,
top
yeah.
and shorts and flip flops.
No, sometimes I wear flip flops when I go to the gym. Yeah, I do.
Depending on the distance, I guess you're
yeah,
right.
I'm about to say the gym's down the street. So.
Oh, okay.
But we take off on the side and we're riding down that median,
Yeah.
and a fucking car just pulls out. I don't know if he was pissed because we were just passing everybody. All I was trying to do is get to the next exit to get off, and he pulls out, almost hits my buddy. I go past him, and I mean literally, almost put me into the wall. I was so pissed, man. For what? I understand you get pissed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These guys are going before us. Well, why you almost killed me?
Right.
You know
I
what
know.
mean?
Right. And then he could have just said, "I didn't see him."
Yeah,
Or,
and what am I?
it
I'm
was-
not harming anybody. I'm
Right.
not. I'm not gonna. I'm out to the side. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I understand if I was going down the lane splitting
Right.
and you didn't see me and you were turning. That's a different story. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But all I'm doing is going off to the side. So I don't know. Some people are crazy with that shit.
Yeah.
But I should have beat his ass that day. But I was trying to. I was like, man, I'm just gonna get the hell out of here before I end up on Fox 4 News on 35
There you go.
Highway.
I know, right?
Damn.
I do hate some clubs though where you get a bunch of, not necessarily motorcycle clubs. I mean motorcycle clubs still do it where the light will turn red, but because you got 50 plus members, you still got a line of people going through the light.
Yeah,
Like,
when
okay.
they're doing like rides and shit
Yeah,
like that.
but
Yeah.
the annoying people are freaking motocross bikers and like four wheelers. Those guys are douchebags. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that. 'cause
doing the
when-
wheelies and shit.
Yeah, in the middle of the road, like they're literally over here, like they surround a car and like they're up against everybody. I was like, you guys are dicks. Like,
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of the way before someone else gets mad enough and actually hits you.
Yeah, them dudes are crazy, man. Like all the slideshow stuff and all that. Yeah, it gets wild, man. I've seen. I was actually watching some videos last night on some slideshows that they were talking about. You know, the guys doing the donuts and that shit, and people getting hit and cars catching on fire and people getting shot.
Those are wild.
Wild, dude. It's wild times, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wasn't it Fast and Furious shit.
No, that is not Fast and the Furious shit.
Oh.
And what pisses me off is that
I guess that tells you that I've never seen any of those movies.
This is the thing. I used to go to a lot of the races. I never raced, but I got buddies that race.
Yeah.
And those guys really fucked up the race scene in Kansas City. Kansas City's got deep roots with drag racing.
Yeah.
You know, street racing.
Oh, okay.
And since those guys came around, man, they got 210 shut down. They got all sorts of different places shut down that they used to race at. You used to be able to go down. 210 was a big one, legendary. 1320's been there. You know, if you ever look up 1320 on YouTube, you can watch all the drag races that they do.
Just a straightaway.
Just
right?
straightaway. Yeah. Quarter mile, whatever. I don't know what they do.
Yeah.
But my buddy is a big. He raced a lot. He had like a Challenger or something he used to race, and all his buddies, and they had a group. But I mean, I'm talking about years. They have some in Kansas too. I've been over here in Kansas. They've had some. But these guys show up and they start doing this donut, you know, the slideshow stuff.
That's when people start getting hurt.
Yeah, people shooting each other and beating each other up and
hitting each other with cars.
Hitting people. You ever see them when they hit them and they start flying and shit?
They bounce across.
I only watch them for that. That's the only reason why I watch those videos.
Watching this
I'm
dude.
just like, oh my god.
They should have like 2 cars spinning and then just hitting people and then playing like ping pong.
Oh my god! No, I've seen some crazy shit. I've seen this dude like one car. He was looking at it, he was coming and he sizes up and he freaking jumps over. I was like, oh, and everybody was like giving him props. Like, oh my god, he was like probably an inch away from me and clipped and dying.
I seen one dude get de-pantsed.
I've seen that hit the ground and it like took off his pants.
Bro, it's wild, dude. I seen one guy. They hit his car. He grabbed his gun, came out, and just started blasting on these dudes. And it was like Florida or something like that.
So that's Florida. I mean,
Wild,
shit.
man. Wild shit,
That's
man. And I don't mind if they do it.
Yeah.
Like, just go do it somewhere else. That's it.
Right.
You know, just don't. It messed
Don't
up
do
the
it
race scene. You
right,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Because of all that. Now you got to get invites only, and you know it's real secretive now. You know, you got to be fortunate enough to go watch it.
We need a quarry or some kind of reservoir where they can go take the cars down and drive through like they did in Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they had one. I think they were starting. Somebody was starting something for them, like. But I mean, you can't control everybody. You know? You get all these 16-year-olds got 800 horsepower cars and shit, and 500 horsepower cars, and like
That's crazy.
they're gonna be whipping it. So.
I'll stick to my Dodge Dakota.
You got a Dodge Dakota?
I go 55.
So what
on the
stopped
highway.
you from going Ram? What stopped you going one?
My dad.
Oh,
It was
okay.
my dad's truck.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it was my dad's truck. And I remember when he bought it back in 2002, and I was like, ooh, Dad, I want this truck. Unfortunately, he had to pass for me to take it.
That sucks.
You know,
man.
sucks, but yeah, it's just a little.
But it was his
his
truck?
little work. It was his little work truck that he would use.
No, so
Now
it
I
was
got-
it was his.
It was his,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool. So you're keeping it in the family.
So
That's
I'm
cool.
keeping it, yeah. And like I said,
It's kind of a weird thought though, Dad, too, because you're like, ooh, Dad, I want this truck. You're 30 at the time. Get your own fucking truck.
I know, right? And then he gives me, and apparently he gave me the truck. He's like, "Here's this fucking truck you wanted."
There you go.
20 years later.
You
That
got your
blue
own.
one was only in 2002.
Yep.
Why does that car look like it's so much older? I thought it was from the 80s.
Oh man.
Thanks.
That truck
Chris.
has history. I mean, like, it was them type of trucks. Because those are the cool trucks when they had, like, the small seats in the very back of it. And you're, like, over here.
Oh, the
like,
And,
ones
a,
that
small,
and,
flip
a-
out?
an adult
Yeah.
cannot fit back there.
But a small child.
Oh yeah. I used to have
We
a
did.
Ford Ranger. Yeah. So
Oh,
I
okay.
know. I took it into a pole. So
Did you?
yeah, I didn't have that anymore. I hit a patch of ice, man. I had my German Shepherd in the back. He was sitting on that little seat. He was little at the time.
Yeah.
Had my daughter on this side, and we're driving. We're leaving. We used to live in Liberty, and I didn't check the tires. I had just bought it maybe a year ago, and I should have paid attention to the tires. I knew they were kind of slick, kind of bald. Hit a patch of ice, spun out. Luckily, I turned it because I was almost going to hit on her side. I luckily whipped it to where it hit my side, so it hit me and the dog. The dog was scared as shit. Yeah.
After that, right?
Yeah, they totaled it after that. So,
Dang.
and then I bought a Ford F-150. So.
Oh, big truck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that-
I was like, what the hell did I do? I wouldn't have been so scared if I was in the Ford F-150. I was in this little ass Ford Ranger.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So I was going to ask you, do you have hobbies What's your hobbies?
Oh, I got a lot of hobbies,
Do
man.
you?
That's probably my biggest problem is hobbies.
Yeah.
Too many.
Too many, man.
So, would say riding.
Riding. I hunt.
Okay.
Podcast. What else do I do? I mean, those are pretty much the main ones that I do.
So,
I got a lot. I named 3.
yeah,
how about the
three solid ones that take up a lot of time.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I'll
the
fix it.
jiu-jitsu?
Oh, jiu-jitsu. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu as well.
Yeah,
I always
I
forget
knew
that's a
that.
hobby. That's almost like life now.
Is it?
Yeah.
How's
yeah,
that
pretty much.
going?
Fun, man. Fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you
a
still-
good time. I got a tournament coming up here in July 20th at Fuji tournament out in KCI Expo.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Congrats. That's awesome. Good luck. Good
Yeah,
luck in that.
thank you, man.
So it's a tournament.
Yeah. It's a tournament. Just a
Yeah.
regular, just pay your way in, get to compete. So,
Really?
yeah. That's how they all are. Yeah.
That's cool.
They're not sanctioned by, I guess, not class. I guess this just could be like the best guy versus the
No.
worst guy.
No.
Is there a weight class?
Yeah. My
Okay,
weight,
I didn't know if it was just like a free for all.
No, so mine's like I got to be under 225, so that's my weight class.
Under 225.
God damn.
because I'm like 218. Yeah.
First of all, dude who's 200 pounds doing jiu-jitsu is
Yeah.
kind of fucking threatening.
Oh yeah, well that's always been my weight class. I know people see me, they're like, 218. How the fuck do you weigh 218?
Yeah, I know.
I'm like,
I would
probably my
guessed
head.
that.
My head weighs like 20 pounds. I got thick ass legs. I don't know. I asked myself the same
And
question.
you pretty much keep yourself at that weight.
Yeah,
or do
it's.
you
I mean, I could get
fluctuate?
down. I like food.
Yeah.
I can't. I've tried, man.
Pizza. Let's get back into the
Nah,
pizza.
not pizza, man. Food wise, what do I like food wise? I mean, I like Chinese food.
Can't go
Mexican
wrong with Chinese food.
of course. I mean, I like all sorts of different foods, man.
Yeah.
Barbecue, So.
Is there much barbecue up north?
I mean, I
stuff?
grew up on like Rosedale's and stuff
Rosedale
like
barbecue?
that.
Yeah.
That was kind of the spot that we always used to go to. I wasn't really a Gates guy. Gates is cool,
Yeah.
but I like the burn
Gays,
ends.
Arthur Bryant's.
Yeah, but I don't really go out like barbecue wise. I mean, I guess when I say barbecue, more like carne asada type shit. Like
Okay.
not really like I like barbecue like that, but I like to actually grill out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you're barbecuing.
Yeah, barbecuing. I guess I
Yeah.
should say. Yeah. I'm
Cool.
more of a thin meat type of guy.
There you go.
Skirt
Seasoned.
steak.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Skirt steak.
Yeah, there you go. That's cool. Did you? I know you do. Did you just any other sports that you play, or that was just?
No, I mean just jiu-jitsu. I mean, I train a little bit of stand-up, like kickboxing type stuff.
Oh
Muay
shit! I
Thai
thought you were gonna say
stuff.
comedy.
No. I'm not a
I
comedian.
practice stand up. I'm like, oh shit! We just had a comedian.
Far from a comedian.
We just had Brock in here.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
last week.
Yeah, I
Was
love
it last
Brock.
week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
It was
Brock-
last week.
Brock's a good guy. I
Yeah.
like Brock.
Yeah, he's such a ginger.
Yeah, I know. What's he been up to?
He's been
About
doing a lot of
5'9"?
shows.
No,
He's doing a lot of shows. He's had some shows. He's got a
He
show.
actually,
coming
he
up.
actually had a show tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
I
did
think-
say.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we should go watch him. Oh shit, Gabriel's coming in. Yeah. So hopefully he killed it out there.
Yeah.
Do you still? Where'd you go to high school?
Oak Park and
Oak Park.
North Kansas City.
That's
So,
where we shop. Oak Park Mall.
Yeah. No, not
No,
that
not
one.
Oak- not that Oak Park.
No, Oak Park High School.
Oak Park High School,
Yeah,
up north.
Yeah, up north. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to North Kansas City like my freshman year, and then we moved, and then I went to Oak Park. So.
Yeah, you know what? Speaking of North Kansas City, it's right by your crib, right? Not too far.
Yeah, not too far.
Because I remember I think that's the first time I've ever seen that high school.
Mm-hmm.
When you did your podcast, it was that same week that shooting happened at the basketball game
Which basketball game?
at North Kansas City High School.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I actually had the guy on Wes. It was in his back, like he watched it happen, I guess, or heard it or something.
Yeah,
like
dude,
that.
because I did your pod that week,
Mm-hmm.
and that weekend, that Friday, that shooting happened.
Yeah, that's
And I even said, I told my wife, I said, look, that's this high school I passed right by. I passed by that high school to get to your place.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's crazy.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know. I don't even know what happened. I didn't look into it.
It was a shooting and somebody got hit. And right now, I think they just put the guy in jail, or finally the trial was over.
Really?
And yeah, that just ended here like a few days
Yeah,
ago.
North Kansas City is
the
kind of a
students?
weird.
Yeah,
It's kind of a
those
weird
kids,
school.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's kind of close to the inner city.
Yeah.
But it's up north. But I remember when I used to go there, a lot of dudes from inner city used to go
Really?
there. Yeah, they'd use addresses and they'd come up there. So
Dang.
I don't know if it was gang related, but
Right.
I would assume that it was a bunch of kids shooting at each other, probably something like that.
Fucking behave out there.
I know,
Shit.
man. It's wild.
Man, do you still keep up with your buddies from high school?
Not
Like the-
really, man.
no,
I
but-
mean, I mean, mainly my good friends. I keep up with one. I don't know, man. I grew up kind of a rough crowd, man. A lot of drugs, a lot of just not taking care of themselves. You know? So I got a buddy, like kind of like my three main guys that I was good friends with. One of them's all strung out, man. It's sad to see. I've tried to help him many times, but you can only do so much. It looks like he's kind of doing better now, but I got kids and stuff like that. It's hard. I've tried to help out and bring around, but at the end of the day, you kind of gotta take care of your family. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to mix that. And then another buddy of mine, he went to prison and for a long time, man. And I think they ended up sending him back to Mexico. So now he's in Mexico right now. So last I talked to him. So. Okay. But yeah, man. That's so not really. I don't really kind of keep to myself. I mean, I've got buddies now, that I ride with and stuff like that are close. And in jiu-jitsu, that's kind of like another family now too. Just all the time I spend down there, Yeah. But outside of work, man, not really. I mean, I just kind of do my own thing. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you a good student in school?
I mean, I don't know, man. What's a good student? I passed. I graduated.
You graduated. You passed. Yeah. You went to class. That I guess that was me too.
I don't know.
I got my diploma a year later.
I was kind of a knucklehead, man, back then. I thought I was like a little gangster back in the day and shit. It was kind of that era, and I was all right. I mean, I got in some trouble here and there, but school-wise, I mean, I never really had an issue at school. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I got all my shit done. I think I had some issues with some classes, but I mean, at the end, I graduated. I knew I at least had to get a high school degree. You know what I mean?
Any college?
I tried college.
Did you?
Yeah, did not.
Yeah, I didn't try it at all.
Fucking sucks.
Yeah,
I tried. Mark tried it for a little bit.
I tried Maple Woods, and I think I lasted. I had kids young. Okay. I was like 18 when I had my first
really?
kid. Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad I didn't say what I was going to say. I was going to say, when you say, well, what's a good student? I was going to go, okay, you didn't get kicked out. You didn't go to jail. You didn't get nobody pregnant.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, I'm glad I didn't say it.
I did do that. But nah, man, I went to college, man, for like a month or two. And it just wasn't my thing.
Sucks.
Just wasn't for you.
I was chasing money at the time. I had a kid, kind of chasing money and trying to go that route, blue collar route. You know what I mean? Just stack up, get a house, stuff like that. Every young person wants, nice car, house.
Yeah.
Take care of your kids and wife and stuff like that. So I kind of chased that, and now I kind of regret that, though. To be quite honest with you, I kind of wish I would have done something in school. You know what I mean? Just because with the flipping, from the wage to economy, right now it's like. It's such a big gap, like you can't, it's hard even earning a living on a blue collar job. $30 is the new 20, what I mean? So, I don't know. I go back and forth, but even then, I got brothers that go to college and they're still having a hard time finding stuff. And,
there's a lot.
It all depends.
It's all, sometimes in a lot of ways, it's almost harder, even with a college degree. I mean, especially now, I don't know the difference, say 15 years ago, if there was much of any, but right now it's almost impossible, even with a college degree, because they're looking for experience, not just a piece of paper.
Yeah,
I mean, the piece of paper helps, but
what's crazy? 15 years ago, it's like you could be a plumber and
$100K, man.
Yeah, and but like a regular plumber, even if you only made $75K as a plumber, you know what I mean?
That's better than
that majority. Was good money. That was good money, and nowadays that ain't shit. You used to be able to have a fucking RV outside in a 2-story home. I mean, shit. Even look at the movies back. Man, what's that one movie? The movies back in like the 90s and 80s, I mean, dudes were working at retail stores and grocery stores and still coming home to their 2-story home. You know what I mean? Like, where'd that type of living go? That shit's kind of out the window now.
I'm trying to think of what movie you're trying to talk about.
I can't remember. This guy named it one time to me.
Can you think of the actor in it?
No, I can't.
Paul Rudd? What was that movie where 40-Year-Old Virgin?
How does that have to do with?
I don't know.
Because he's working in an electronics store?
Oh, it was like a Radio Shack.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was a basic worker. I think he lived like a 1-bedroom apartment.
That's fine. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
No, it's true now.
But,
it's getting hard.
It's for sure hard out here.
And I mean, look at all the kids nowadays. You know what I mean? Like they can't even move out of their parents' house because they can't find a
It sucks.
apartment to fucking move into that's
Right, it's-
not over
everything's-
$1,000.
No, like I was somewhere, then I had left that place, and I'm back here for the moment looking, but searching is not fantastic.
Yeah, so Marcos has been looking for.
Because you can't
a
buy
spot.
you can't buy a house these days. I mean, these neighborhoods are going now for 500,000. It's like
it's
what
ridiculous.
you got this for like 100?
Yeah, my first house I bought for $100,000. It's worth like over $300,000 right now.
Right.
I should have waited to sell that thing.
Yeah.
My house right now I bought it at $100,000. They told me it's worth 200 something thousand.
Really?
I'm like, this ain't it's 1,000 square feet. It ain't even. It's a little ass house. It's insane right
Yeah,
now.
we
Taxes on it though.
I'm sorry.
They'll charge you the taxes on the new
Yeah,
amount though.
yeah.
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 Oh yeah, my property taxes keep going up every year, man.
Yeah.
It's wild.
You ready to move out of there though, right? You ready?
Yes, I'm looking.
Come
man.
this way, man.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
Because I mostly work over here. Right now I'm not, but a lot of the jobs are over here.
I think the schools are
manufacturing-wise.
good down here.
Yeah, how old are all the
Shawnee
kids?
Mission School District.
My kids?
Yeah.
I got a 13 and a 5-year-old.
Okay, yeah, so it's cool.
It's hard. It's kind of a hard age.
It
You
is.
know
It's
what
to
I mean?
move. Well, I mean, for the 13-year-old,
She's about to
especially.
start 8th grade.
Yeah.
You know, the
I
other
know.
one's about to
Oh,
start
you're right.
second or first grade. You know, it's.
I mean,
just-
when they're real young, they can adapt to new friends.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
the middle school.
I guess the best thing is just leave the state. Just go to
Just
another
leave the state,
Yeah, and then it'd make it easy.
I think the
Yeah.
cheapest state is like Vermont. I think and that might be incorrect. Or no, it
Vermont?
might be expensive. That might be the expensive.
Vermont sounds
no,
cold,
Vermont
man.
It might be.
is
I might have
the
backwards.
coast. You got
Yeah.
nicer vacation areas. I think you're completely wrong about that.
Which one is it?
Damn, I wish Jose was on. I mean, like, he's spitting facts over there.
I don't have any facts to
just
back that
walked
up
in,
right
already
now,
spit
but
Can
yeah.
you turn my headphones down a little bit? Sorry.
Eminem wants his headphones up.
Yeah.
I don't know which
Little
one.
down.
I don't even know which one it is.
What we say?
I got a bad left ear, man. That should be cracking.
No, headphones, man.
Yeah, I know the blue. This
It's
one.
going to coordinate with the number.
I don't remember which ones
sound
are
any-
which,
that
Jose,
sound any better?
because I
Good,
keep
good,
looking at
good,
the
good,
yellow.
good,
There's yellow.
I know.
on
I put
there.
these stickers on here.
How's that better?
Nah, I don't think it was that one.
He's number 5, guys. Number
Yeah,
5.
I'm on number 5. Okay, I turned it down, Gabriel.
All right, that's good. Yeah, we'll roll with that. We'll roll
Okay.
with
There we go.
that.
You
I might
good,
be
right?
deaf after we
Oh,
talk.
sorry about that.
We have to turn it up for him because he can't hear nothing.
He
Yeah,
is deaf.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's opposite.
Easy.
Yeah, you hear too well.
But you know what? Let's get into the podcasting. But before we get into the podcasting, Chris, can you go ahead and run our sponsorship ads, please?
Both of them.
Please. Yes.
Fucking ruined it.
This podcast is sponsored by Quinn Concrete Construction. The company motto: no job too big or too small. Whatever your concrete need is, they have the experience and the professionalism to ensure a quality job every time. For a free estimate, call 913-279-1448. That's 913-279-1448 and ask for Joe Quinn.
This episode is sponsored by Goal Fire Protection. With over 26 years of fire sprinkler experience, Goal Fire Protection has built our livelihoods on established relationships and providing quality fire sprinkler systems. From retrofits, remodels, service, repairs, new installation, and inspections, simple to the extreme, we can help you every step of the way. No job is too small or too big for our knowledgeable crews. For your free estimate, call 913-441-3390 or email us at gochoa@goalfireprotection.com. And we're back.
And we are back.
You need to have a light, Chris. I mean, you hit like a red light for every time it's on there, so we know.
Or like maybe a horn. One of these.
You want to give him more buttons to press?
Oh, shit.
He's
How come that didn't
pressing
work?
2 at the most
No.
at the moment. The third one is not too bad. An on-air button just, and we're back.
And we are back.
And we are back.
And we are back. Anyway, so Gabriel, let's talk about the podcasting. So before you started to bring about podcasts, you did Purple Pill, right?
Yeah, Purple Pill
Yeah.
Phenomena.
You know, every time I hear Purple Pill, I think of Eminem's song.
These
Are you
blue and
serious?
yellow, purple.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh, are you serious?
It's actually
yeah.
a really
I haven't
dope
heard
song.
Yeah, it is. Because he did
Is
it
that an
with
old
the,
song or a new
yeah,
song?
he did
Yeah,
it
it's
It was
when
with
you-
the group. It was
With
with
D-
D5.
D12.
D12. D12.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You 7 off.
Yeah.
You guys' math is good. I couldn't figure that out. But yeah, so
Purple pill, I like that though. Is it a combination of the blue and the red?
Pretty much, it was like the Matrix deal.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
got it. I got it as soon as you
Oh,
said
for real?
Truth lies.
Yeah,
truth
purple.
lies in
Okay.
the middle. Yeah.
Purple, red, and blue make
Yeah.
purple. I'm more than positive.
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
what I tell the KU fans. Yeah,
Well, what
red and
K-State,
blue,
do you
yeah,
check
it turns
now?
into
I think Eminem was talking about drugs, guys.
I know what he was
Drugs,
talking
okay.
about.
It's a dope song though. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd have to play it. Yeah, if you haven't heard it yet.
He's been to
I've
Mushroom Mountain.
Not once, but twice. Who's counting?
Oh, jeez, we're going with it. All right.
But nothing wrong with purple pills. Anyway, I always think of that song when I hear you mention that purple pill. I was like, damn, that's that song right there in my head.
Yeah.
What's the first question that people ask you about your podcasting? Is there one like okay, let me ask you, how did to bring about? What's
The name?
Yeah. How did that to come about?
I'm
So-
sure it's going to be simple, and I know it. And these
Well,
guys probably do.
Yeah.
Watch.
It was supposed to be called The Bring About.
See,
And
okay.
there was a dance studio I found that was called The Bring About. So I was like, oh, I can't use that. So I guess To Bring About. It was supposed to be like to bring about like different feelings, emotions, conversations, whatever in conversation. You know,
Okay.
that's what it was. Because I don't have a genre. You know, it's a mix of different conversations.
Sure.
You know, but I wanted to bring about stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's kind of where I got the name. Plus, it's if you guys know, it's hard to find a name that's not used nowadays. So,
You ever use the
Yeah.
abbreviation TBA?
I do TBAP.
Ah.
Yeah.
The
Bring
TBA,
About
that's
Podcast.
that's low key.
Yeah.
isn't
If you
it?
look at some of my
No, it's TVA.
my hashtags, it's all TBAP on there.
Yeah,
so,
TBAP.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
what it is. You know, just kind of just bringing out different because you know my podcast. You know, it's not just. You know, we dive deep sometimes on some conversations, and it could rub people wrong. It could make people think. It could make people upset or happy or oh shit, yeah, I agree
Or
with
they'll
that
learn
too.
something.
You know, so it brings about a bunch of different types of emotions for people when they
Okay.
listen to it. So.
Yeah.
How you feeling at episode 34? How different are you feeling from episode 1 to 34?
1 to 34. A lot different, I'll tell you that. If you guys watched the first episode to 34. I mean, I'd had the podcast prior, but it was all audio. So
Oh,
it was
okay.
different putting a camera in front of your face. You know?
Different levels to it. Like you can
Different
talk,
level.
but then you're like, now you're on camera. You're like, all right,
Yeah,
kinda-
now you're on camera.
present
yeah.
myself a
You got
little
to
different.
get used to how you look. You got to not care. You just got to throw it out there and just kind of let it be, you know, and kind of have tough skin. So, and I actually gravitated to it, I feel like pretty nicely. You know, I mean, I never really had an issue. I don't really care much about what other people think. So I dealt with a bunch of shit through my whole life. You know, there ain't nothing you can tell me that I ain't fucking heard before in my life. So whatever you got to say, you say it.
Say it to
Leave
my
in-
face. I know
No.
jujitsu.
Yeah,
Bring it on.
Leave it in the comment section. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I just, you know, 1 to 34, I mean, I've learned a lot of how to kind of engage in conversation, how to use like different types of like mirroring effects and stuff like that to kind of keep conversations going and, you know, different techniques like that. So that way I'm not relying on my guest in order to make a good podcast. You know, I kind of want it to be both sides, you know. Both sides engaged, you know, and then sometimes I've had hard guests that it's hard to break them out of a shell. So I got to
Yeah.
kind of, you know, I feel like I've always been kind of a yapper. So I don't
Yeah.
have an issue talking and asking
Filling in the
a bunch of
space.
questions.
I
yeah.
think, you know, I've told
Yeah.
you this, but, you know, I think you do a good job
Thank you.
interviewing, you know, and you're in conversation. And
I appreciate it.
yeah, I don't know how you do that. 'Cause
Well,
I'd be
I
like-
mean, I think a lot of the time, times too, I do like homework prior.
You do a lot of
on
research?
people. Yeah, and that's kind of been the hard thing, especially at the new job I'm at now, is I don't have the time I used to.
Oh, really?
You know, when I machined for a while,
You have to sit there.
I had like
think.
10 hours a day, 8 hours a day to listen to many podcasts.
Right.
Because that's how I got started. So, I mean, and I have this on my Instagram where you can kind of read my start, you know, when I started listening to podcasts around 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere around there, you know, Joe Rogan, of course, was the first one I kind of got into. I was a big like T-Fat K. I've been listening to him probably as long as I've listened to Joe Rogan. And just a bunch of different ones, man. I mean, there's so many. I've got playlist after playlist of different podcasts. And it just, when you work, and you guys know this, you guys both work in machining.
Yeah.
It's very isolating. You know, I don't know how isolating it is at your guys' shop, but at a lot of the shops I worked at, I was mainly by myself.
Ah.
Or there was like one guy next to you, and hopefully he's a cool dude and not a douchebag that you just want to ignore the whole time. But so I would just I'd have headphones in all the time, and
Okay.
it made the time go by, dude. I mean, shit, if I didn't have podcasts, dude, I look at some of the old dudes at those shops, like, you know, over 55.
How'd you fucking do this back in the day?
Yeah, over 54, right?
Yep.
Over 55. And I look at them, and I mean, no headphones.
Yeah.
They're just sitting there staring at their machines, and I'm just like, man, that's some mental fucking toughness.
It is.
man, 'cause-
I have a story about that because I usually do this because I'm by myself. She's at work. There's like 5 guys at us at night. So yeah, I'm in my section and I'm just watching.
Oh, night's even worse.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I honestly don't mind. I mean, I'm doing my machines. I got movies or something playing, and I'm just, I can break my attention while I'm doing and
You
listen
gotta
to
worry about
something.
people
Put
messing
yourself
with
in
you.
the zone.
But there's one day where I switched over phones. I got a new provider, and something happened with my SIM card where it just didn't properly connect. So I bring it home and it's working on Wi-Fi, but as soon as I get to my work, I have no connection. I couldn't use it. So literally, right in my machine, and I'm just staring at the
So
wall.
he was that guy staring at.
I was like, and just my thoughts, man. I was there running for 8 hours. I was just like,
Yeah, that's the worst day. Or you forget your headphones at home. I'll fucking circle. I'll be late to work.
I'll go back.
I'll be
I've
late
done
to work.
that.
I don't care.
Have you guys seen the new meme that's going around?
Of who?
Hawk Tua.
Oh, man.
God.
Don't bring up the Noctua lady, man.
okay,
I'm
okay.
a big fan.
There's guys that are raw dogging the airplanes right now.
No.
They're going in, no headphones, no nothing, no food.
No
They're just
pants.
Sitting there.
No
Naked.
pants. What?
He takes it that next
Sorry,
step.
sorry.
They're just raw dogging the airplane.
Yeah.
And they're like documenting their experience with it, and it's fucking hilarious because everybody else is so plugged in doing their thing, and they're just like people
Staring at
watching.
people?
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
watching and just enjoying the flight.
I did that one time. I did that because I didn't know how to download movies before, like how to use the internet and the Wi-Fi before the plane started. So I'm sitting there. Luckily, I had a couple games, but I'm sitting here like it was a 2-hour flight. There's a dude next to me, like I was in the middle seat because I was like one of the last people on. He had his thing closed, but I could see behind me this little kid. He had his window open, so I'm here going, trying to look out his window. I mean, like, I was just like, it was 2 hours. I made 2 hours fly by. I can't sleep on a plane because I snore. So I was like, I don't want to do that to nobody. So
Raw dog in the plane.
I was, man. I was
That's
a
crazy.
sociopath for 2 hours.
I couldn't
That's
do
for sure.
that.
It was
Hell no.
god awful.
Hey, what's the hardest part of podcasting to you? Is there something that it's just? I mean, the planning. Sometimes to me, it's the planning.
The editing. I
The-
fucking
oh, yeah,
hate
that's
the
right.
editing, man. I can't stand the editing portion of it. But, I mean, it's all right. I'm used to it. I just got to find better ways to make it a lot easier. Right now, I mean, I've got 3 cameras and I'm post-editing. So I'm like having to watch this podcast like 2 or 3 times, making sure everything's good. I mean, I don't watch it all the way through 2 or 3 times, but
Right.
still going back, making sure I don't have like just a black screen pop up because I missed,
That section, yeah,
dude,
uh-huh.
it's annoying, man. And
Have you thought about maybe shortening your pods, or because you usually go?
it's hard, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's hard just because I can't shut the fuck up. So I just like go and go and.
You
and
can't
then-
shut them.
Well,
up,
that's
'cause-
that's another thing too, is because they come on and a lot of the times they're like, I only want to do an hour,
Oh,
blah,
okay.
blah.
So they'll tell you this, yeah.
Yeah.
And it just fucking flew by.
Yeah, I think I told you I
yeah,
want
like your friend AO came on. He's like, hey man, I got about an hour, and I was like, and he was, I mean, I even told him afterwards, I was like, you probably didn't even want to stop, did you? He's like, no man, it was great.
Yeah.
It flies by,
Yeah.
it just 2 hours can go by like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Hell, like that day when I did it, we talked for about 15, 20 minutes. We recorded for 2 hours, and
you
then
talked more.
and then I talked to you for probably another 30 minutes
Probably,
outside.
yeah.
We could
Yeah.
did 4 hours. easily,
Dude, when you get sucked into that conversation, man, it's weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a weird, I don't know, like a vortex or something. Like you just get sucked in, and then like you just forget. Oh shit, I've been sitting here for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I got to take a piss. Let's take a break.
Yeah,
and then you don't want to stop because you're like,
You're in
the
that
vibe.
You're in that zone.
Yeah, you're in that
yeah.
zone. So it's hard. Would I like to cut it down to an hour? I would like to. It would be nice on the editing side of it because I've done some hour podcasts.
Then it would take you 3 hours to edit.
Yeah, well, yeah, it would. I mean, it just, I got to find a way. I got to do what you guys are doing right now.
Yeah.
Do you have anybody that helps you, or is it just you?
I've looked, man. It's just me right now. I've looked. I've tried to bring some guys on, but you shoot a message, you see what's up, and you just kind of get it sounds all right. People don't like to hop on the train until the train's going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I look at it. So
Yeah. Do you have a favorite of your podcasts?
I don't know, man. I mean, they're all so different. It's kind of hard
Yeah.
to pick a favorite. You know what I
Okay.
mean? They're all kind of cool in their own way. I mean, I know it's kind of a shitty answer, but
No,
I mean, I've had.
I'm not offended. I'm good.
Well, no, I had somebody. I had somebody ask me that. I don't know, a couple of days ago. I think asked me that same question, and it's hard. You know what I mean? Because every one of them, even with how long they are, I don't expect everyone to listen to an entire 2 or 3 hour podcast.
Right.
You know, I always tell everyone break it up in like a book. You know, Jordan Peterson says all the time, 15 pages a day on a book. You know what I mean? That way you're not trying to read a whole book in 2 days. But I think the best thing is to break it up like that, 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day. And in that, you'll find a gem. You know, you'll find something that's like, oh, shit. I've listened to tons of podcasts that are literally, I don't care what the fuck they're talking about for like a whole hour.
Yeah.
And then I'll hear something for like 30 minutes. I'm like, oh, shit. What I do is, though, I like music as well as during certain things. Like, you know, if I'm doing jiu-jitsu, I like to hear music. Or if I'm riding, I like to hear music, stuff like that. But when I'm at work or I'm working on something, I like feeling like I'm in a room of conversation and just learning. You know what I mean? Because you could learn a ton on podcasts, man. I mean, everybody likes to throw the whole, you know, you can't really learn shit, or, you know, you're going to get, you know, almost lied to or whatever, you know, on podcasts. But you could have the same on the news. You could have the same on a lot of things. We've seen a lot of that in the past years, you know, where people have lied. So I think that there's a lot of good podcasts out there, alternative media, I guess you would call it, that you can, you know, learn a lot of cool stuff on.
Yeah.
So,
Well, let me ask you, though, does everybody deserve a podcast? Because there's a lot of people with podcasts that don't say anything. They say stupid shit that just don't need a platform.
I look at it this way, man. You know, I'm a big for, you know, freedom for anybody to be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do as long as you're not hurting anybody. So, I mean, it's hard for me to tell them no. Are there some shitty podcasts out there? Yeah. Do people maybe think of my podcast shitty? Maybe they think your podcast shitty. I'm sure there's some people out there that think that. But I don't know, man. It's hard to say. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, I probably listen to some shitty podcasts that people think, you know, why do you listen to that? You know, and I like it. So it's hard. It's hard to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, the podcasting thing, you know, this, like I told you on your show, you know, you had asked me what got me started, and it was a
third beer, already spilling the beer.
Oh shit. Just listening to guys on the radio have fun, you know, have fun doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And this is why I do it.
You still listen to radio?
As far, you know, it's funny you ask that. Radio I listened to this morning, and that's something else. Well, hell, we could just get into that right now. So this coming up, so I have Big Daddy's Fireworks, right? Where he and I, we're giving away our podcast. We're giving away The Godfather.
Okay.
So it's just a
Oh,
giant
that
box
big,
full of
yeah.
So we're giving it away on July 2nd. We'll be podcasting there. We will be podcasting there at the Big Daddy's Fireworks stand. 614 Reynolds Avenue is the location, and we'll be giving it away that day. Where in the hell was I going with that? Oh, so the shit. Where were we going with that?
Hey man, that happens to me
Plans
sometimes
for the
too.
4th?
So plans for the 4th. No. As far as the fireworks, it's
4th of July.
We were talking about radio. Shit, I just jumped off.
Hey man, I forgot too.
Yeah. So Joe Quinn, who runs Big Daddy's Fireworks, he had said, "Hey, I'm going to try to get Johnny Dare." You familiar with Johnny Dare?
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Dare.
I used to listen to Johnny Dare before podcast.
Yeah.
So,
So he's doing the a giveaway as well.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, man, I'm gonna tune in on the radio today. You know, put some podcasts away. Let's listen to some radio.
Does he still do radio?
Yeah, he's still on 98.9 The Rock.
Nice.
And I happened to catch, you know, they did a big thing and talked about the stand, and which was cool. Giving shout out to Big Daddy's Fireworks, and he gave away. It was probably about 8:00, and he gave away a $500 gift certificate to the 9th caller. They called in. They won the. Then he said, "All right, at 10:00 before the show ends, I'm gonna give another one away." So yeah, he's
pretty cool.
he's getting away through.
Yeah, I used
Big
to
Daddy's
listen to
Fireworks.
Johnny Dare, man. Shit, before podcasts, that was kind of
Right.
I don't know, you're way into manhood, I guess. You know, you're going to work, listen to Johnny Dare at 6 a.m.
Yeah,
you know?
and he had me hooked. Yeah, I was always listening to him, and then I was listening to Opie and Anthony on back when the Sirius Radio came out. Listening to those guys, that was fun.
I never had Sirius. I mean, I had it like when
Sirius XM?
I had a new car. Yeah, that's about it. But I had it for like a year, and then never renewed the membership.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about him until a buddy of mine says, "Hey, you need to check these guys out." So I was like, and they were just so fucking.
I never
raunchy.
listened to Opie and Anthony. You know,
Really?
big Rogan fan, but never listened to Opie and Anthony.
And Rogan has been on their show.
Yeah, he said they're pretty much
you can find their.
Pretty much the Podfathers, right? That's what he calls them.
Pretty much,
you know, starters of podcasts.
Yeah, Rogan does call them that. Yeah, they were doing a podcast before the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but then you look at all these podcasters that've been doing it for years. Like, how long would you say Joe Budden is doing the podcast?
7-8 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Joe Budden.
Yeah, the rapper.
Yeah.
Right, he was a rapper, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what he is. I see some of his clips.
And they're pretty good. You know, Jose's got me hooked up. Yeah. He's got me hooked. You know, Jose, like, you need to check this podcast out. Check out what they do and their format and the way they do things. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But but one thing I told Jose is I like, man, Joe Budden's cool, but he's loud.
Very.
And he'll come out and he'll say, all right, guys, I'm going to be loud today. You know, and I'm like, that's crazy. And it's
You're
fun.
just letting them know ahead of time.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm going to talk shit. We're talking shit, you know, and they just...
Yeah, he's pretty
shit.
controversial, too. Doesn't he talk a lot of shit on some people? And he's kind of got clapped back on? Yeah.
He has. I think in the past he has. Who was it he got into some trouble with? It was him and somebody else, and... Fuck, I can't remember who it was.
A few different times. I don't know what time.
Yeah, there's quite a bit, and I'm trying to think of the names, too, and I can't remember, but I know I've ran across... There was, like, some periods where, like, he was getting into some people, and... I would see his clips pop up on my Instagram or TikTok and stuff like that. Yeah.
He's got a well-produced podcast. Like they got a lot of money behind it. They've got a dedicated space. They've got high-quality cameras and audio people. Like they just put it together.
No, the
really
best.
well.
I think the best one is I got to look it up right now because I can't remember the name of his podcast. I listen to it all the time and I can't remember the fucking name.
All right. I'm gonna let you look that up, but I'm gonna do a quick plug real quick.
No,
Big Daddy's Fireworks. Like I said earlier, their location is 614 Reynolds Avenue on Strawberry Hill on KCK, right next to the 403 Club. And like I said, we will be there. The Big Modcast, the crew, we will be there live July 2nd, which is a Tuesday. From 6 to 7:30, 8 o'clock, whenever we get done. We'll do it for a couple of hours. So I'm hoping we can get people out there, come and join us, have a good time, have a few drinks, talk to Big Daddy. He will hook you up with some fireworks. I guarantee that. 15% off to him. And like I've said before, who knows? He may be feeling really good. He will hook you up big time. That's how cool of a guy he is. So they start selling June 29th, which is Saturday, right, nephew? Mm-hmm. June 29th, Saturday to July 4th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So in the morning to the night, selling fireworks.
About the contest yet?
And we, like I said earlier, but yeah, definitely we are doing a contest, and we are giving away the Godfather. And nephew, could you talk about how we are giving it away, please?
So we've got a trivia contest about the show. We've got a form that the link is in all of the bios on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I don't think we're anywhere else. Maybe YouTube as well.
Yeah, YouTube.
The descriptions. It's 5 trivia questions about the podcast. If you get them all right, you're entered into a drawing for this Godfather fireworks package. Mm-hmm. We've got some responses in there. I'd say about half of them are all 5 correct. There's a couple people with just wild things that they're throwing.
Really? Just answers. They're the ones who...
Whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is.
We'll let it go.
Yeah.
But no. At
least they're trying. At least they're participating in the giveaway.
Somebody thought one of your favorite shops was Victoria's Secret.
Oh shit!
Whatever. Yeah. They're not getting into the drawing, but we'll keep it going. So the link is up. We'll keep posting that all the way through July 2nd when we draw that winner out at Big Daddy's Fireworks. But go ahead, participate. It's a free opportunity at $1,000 package that's presented by Big Daddy's Fireworks. We're super grateful that they're supporting the event and the space when we go out there and podcast. But it should be a good day.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun doing it live out in the heat, listening to fireworks, having a few drinks. I think that'll be... And like I said, please join us. If you can, please join us. Family, friends... Bring your friends, family members. Bring your own friends. Bring your dogs. I don't give a shit. We're down off and we'll be down in Strawberry Hill having a good time. I think it's going to be fun. So, Gabriel, if you got time, man, you need to swing by.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that'd be cool if you could swing by.
What day is it?
It's actually right there close to Central Avenue where we used to do the Dia de los Muertos parade. So you're familiar with that area.
Yep.
It's right in that area down there.
Awesome. What day is that on?
Yeah, we'll be doing
July 2nd.
Yeah, July 2nd on Tuesday evening.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll be podcasting there. You know, we'll have the setup. Come in. Let's talk a little bit of fireworks.
Yeah.
You know, we get to. Did you find what you were looking for?
No, I didn't. I can't remember. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? He's got that podcast studio that it's like you're inside of a globe. You ever seen that? His name's Chris something. I can't remember his damn name.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you don't have any signal here, so I couldn't.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
Yeah,
you're good. You're good. But yeah, man, he's got a beautiful podcast, man. It's almost like you walk into a whole different world.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's almost like that. What's that globe thing out at Las Vegas called? The dome
sphere,
or whatever. Yeah, sphere or whatever. It almost looks like
Kinda
that.
looks like that.
Yeah, you walk in there and it's the entire thing surrounded. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Man.
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, it's like next level.
Yeah, but speaking of the fireworks, what do you have plans for the 4th of July?
Yeah, we're going down to Lake of the Ozarks this year.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah, I got an Airbnb down there. Just hang out at the lake.
Nice.
Probably shoot some fireworks off, grill.
Is this where this lily pad's gonna come in here?
Yeah. I'm gonna tie it to the dock, man. Just kind of hang out right there. We're right on the lake, so it'll be pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I've only made my way to the Lake of the Ozarks one time. It was cool.
Really?
Yeah, just once. Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool down there.
Did some
I like
kayaking, a little bit of swimming.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I'm not much of a lake guy. Though.
Really? Why?
Probably because I got a pool in the back and it's clean and I don't know.
You're not with the brown water?
Nah.
Nah.
It's clean sometimes.
Fish. Yeah.
Is it? I don't know. I mean.
No, I was talking about your pool.
Oh, okay.
It's clean sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the lake is kind of weird. I mean, you go in there, it's dark. You don't know what's in there. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I did it maybe right before COVID hit. Cousin of mine lived out in Raymore, Missouri, Lee Summit out there. Mm-hmm. He invited us to his place, and we took a boat ride, and we jumped in the water. And I think that was the last time I did that. I was scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, there might be a shark in here.
I like it, man. It's fun. You know what I mean? You kind of break away.
Yeah.
It depends on the heat too. You know, like if you're in a tent and it's 100 degrees, hell no. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go get you some.
And honestly, man, the tent stuff, you know, it's cool. I don't mind it. Like I could rough it by myself, but even my back though, man, like just you sleep on that inflatable bed and then by 1 a.m. it's deflated. You're on the floor. Your back's hurting. You're on a rock or something. You know, underneath the tent. Like, I don't know, but it's fun. With the kids, it's fun though, man. You know, it's good to break them away, get them out there to experience that type of stuff, fish, kind of hang out. My parents do a lot of like RV stuff. They got like a RV thing that they take with them. They haul on their truck. So
parents going with you guys?
They're actually going to be down there. It's funny. I didn't even know they were going to be down there. They're going to be at Margaritaville though. So,
okay, cool.
So yeah, it'll be. I don't know where that's at, but
in Margaritaville.
I'm guessing, So I just don't know where exactly it's at in Lake of the Ozarks, but I think it's more the party area or
Party
something.
Cove.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
A whole place called Party Cove.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be packed there, right? You think
Probably.
a lot of people are thinking like you? I'm gonna go to the Lake of the Ozarks for the 4th because I'm sure they do a firework display somewhere above the water. I always heard it was cool to watch fireworks above water. Mm-hmm. That way you can see the reflection on the water.
Oh yeah,
and,
that's pretty neat. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
kind of cool.
Ozarks a cool time though, man.
Yeah,
pretty cool time. I feel like it's been blown up.
The
after
show was
that.
pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that show. Yeah, it was a good show. When are they gonna come back out with another season? 3 seasons, right? I've watched all of them.
I think it was 4. I think.
They have 4.
Maybe you missed a season.
No, I watched all of them. So maybe it is 4. But
maybe hell, I don't know.
I don't know if
but
they
you're
ever,
right.
I don't think they ever finished it.
I don't think they're going to. I think I heard Jason Bateman saying they were done.
But they didn't finish it though, right? Anybody remember?
Like it left us hanging?
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Like if it left us hanging or something?
Yeah,
Right?
I thought they left us hanging. Like they were supposed to have another season.
Yeah, I
I,
think
can't
you're
remember. It's been so long since I watched the last season. What
Dang.
was that? 2 years ago?
Something like that.
Season 4 was the final season.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Maybe they did end it. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't remember. It's been a couple years. I feel like. But.
Yeah. Do you have a memorable something that you remember when, like maybe when you were a kid?
Oh, man,
on the
put me on the
4th?
spot here. On the 4th?
Yeah, like a 4th of July thing.
When I was a kid, I don't know. Probably just hanging out at my grandma's house. You know,
Yeah.
blowing up fireworks.
Popping fireworks.
Yeah, we used to go down there a lot. I feel like when I was younger. So, because you couldn't really pop fireworks up north. So, we used to go down to her house. She lived on the west side, and we would just pop it down there. People went wild down there, man. I mean, M80s, quarter sticks, half sticks. You know, big ass $100 fireworks and shit. So it was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. I do remember that growing up. So
yeah. What about you,
shooting
nephew?
later on in the night.
Not really.
Yeah.
I don't know that we did a ton.
Yeah. How about the times though that you guys would come and meet us at my sister's house?
That's probably the most vivid memories, but I don't know that I knew that many people that like. Yeah, we knew a handful of family there, but there's a lot of people we didn't know there also. Yeah. That neighbor who ran a fireworks stand and would just bring a shit ton of stuff, like stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy across the street. Because I think he ran a fireworks stand, and then he would just bring all the shit he didn't sell, and let's finish the night off, and we'd watch him pop his fireworks.
I always wait till the last day. Like the day of, when it's half price. That's the day I wait for.
Oh, yeah? Well,
yeah, pick up all
I
my
tell you what,
fireworks
on July 2nd, you come down to the tent, down Big Daddy's Fireworks, and you can get shit for half price, I'm sure.
Oh, shit. Then I'm going to have to do
Big
that.
Daddy, the Big Daddy's going to be,
Yeah, I'm going to have to try that out.
All you got, all you got to do is say that you heard this on the Big Modcast, and you get a percentage off.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
But
what
I'm not,
could be
I don't know, man. You asked me about childhood and 4th of July, but I was never a big 4th of July person.
Really?
Like, I liked it. It was cool. You know what I mean? Like, shooting guns every now and then was cool, at the end of the night and stuff like that. Like, that was cool. But I don't know. I'm more of a Halloween or, Christmas, Thanksgiving type of guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are kind of my holidays when
That's cool.
fall starts to come around.
Yeah.
So.
Because, we start making money, and then we're burning money.
I know,
fireworks,
man.
you just
It's crazy.
burn money. And
It's crazy.
you're like, here, I'm going to take this $5 bill, I'm going to light it up and watch it. It's just not going to pop.
And it's a day of celebration of independence, and they're
Right.
taxing fireworks. What's up with that? That's kind of ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, but nah, man. I mean, I don't know. I'm more of a fall type guy, so that's what I lean towards. Halloween. I look forward to Halloween.
Yeah. So do we. Yeah. We have our parties.
Yeah.
I got an invite for you.
Oh
We have
yeah.
our
Let me
Definitely-
know, man. I
definitely
might
need
have
to
to
do that.
dress up for that one.
Yeah. Unless you want to look like the oddball and not
Hey,
dress
man,
up.
No, I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna wear my lion outfit I got. I got a whole lion onesie. That's usually what I throw on. I don't know why. I bought it one year. Me and my daughter, I think, bought one. She had one, and I bought one just so she would feel
So you'll be walking around the house looking for courage?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah.
That's cool. But yeah, firework. 4th of July is coming. It's just right around the corner. I think we'll be getting some fireworks this year through Big Daddy, and we'll be lighting our fingers.
Nice.
That's what we're planning on doing, man. But speaking of lighting fireworks, and speaking of the jobs that we've had, earlier you were talking about jobs and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how many. And this includes you too, nephew. How many nerve-wracking? Is it wrecking or racking? Nerve-wracking jobs that are out there, right? And I only bring this up is because I watched Hijack. So it's a show on Apple, on Apple TV or whatever. How do you say?
You're too late.
Yeah. I didn't realize that. And who was in it?
Idris Elba.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was big when it came out 2 years ago.
But I thought it was a movie.
No.
It took us 4 hours to watch it. It's good. It's a plane gets hijacked, and I thought he was gonna kick ass in it. No, he was a negotiator. That's what he did for a living. So he tried to use his negotiating skills to calm these, the guys that hijacked it. And anyway. So I was like, to be a pilot, it's got to be nerve-wracking. It's got to be freaking nerve-wracking, because you got you have more than 100 people in you. I mean, that could be just in a car, or hell, it's somebody on the back of your bike.
Yeah.
You know, could be nerve wracking. But I was just thinking, man, that would be so crazy. But they make good money, from what I understand.
Yeah, I think they make
Right.
good money, but they travel a lot. I think,
But that's the thing, though. Yeah,
they're gone a lot.
Yeah.
I think you're overthinking that.
Am I?
Like the percentage of planes that crash or get hijacked is so low. Like, you know how many planes fly a day?
Yeah. Okay. No, but I'm just saying. Yeah. No, I don't. I don't count
Hundreds.
planes.
Hundreds.
Okay. Yeah, I understand it. But no. But I'm not. I'm saying what I'm saying is, it's still nerve wracking. Whether they get hijacked or whatever, you're flying a giant bus with wings. Still to this day, I don't understand how planes are get up in the air. It's a fucking big piece of machinery that flies. I still don't get it, how it works.
I think they say that you have more of a chance of dying in a car than you do a plane.
Than in a plane, right?
Yeah. But probably because you got a good pilot, so you got to think of it like that too.
But being a pilot is a stressful job.
Yeah.
It's in the top 10. It's got to be.
I don't think it is.
I
don't think it is, man.
God damn it. Okay, look.
You got a list?
I have a list.
And
you
a
can put-
pilot
you can
is in
Google
there.
that right
And
now,
so-
to be honest with you.
Pilot's in it?
You know what? Chris! Pay attention.
I am paying attention. I'm looking up mine.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask you to look up. You nephew, what number would a pilot be in top 10, top
So
20?
you're just assuming it's on a list, or you have a list?
I know
with
it's
it
on
in
a
the
list.
top
I
10?
have a list, but I didn't put numbers to it. I just wrote down. I just have a list.
So you came up with the list?
No,
is
I
what you're
didn't come up
saying.
with the list. It's a list. Actually, I had.
Go through the list.
Okay. Anyway, so look, these are not in any numbers. They're not in. Okay, number one is police officer. Okay, police officer is one. That's got to be nerve wracking, right? I have family that are police officers, friends. It's got to be crazy. A registered nurse,
Yeah.
right?
Emergency room.
Yeah, exactly. Emergency room.
Emergency room nurses on there, not just regular nurse.
Okay, emergency room nurse. But some of them just don't do much. Firefighters, another one.
You better.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. No, I'm talking about the emergency rooms. They sit there and they kind of wait until something happens, I guess, right? Okay, I'll shut the fuck up.
Hey, speak your mind. Speak your mind.
Yeah, anesthesiologists. All right,
That's on here.
and they've got to be the number one. What number?
9.
I was close. They were there. Where's the pilot at?
Not on here at all.
What?
Do you want me to read the 10?
Yeah, okay, give
From
me.
LinkedIn,
read the 10.
the job people. LinkedIn, the top 10 most stressful jobs.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 10, ER nurse.
That's what
Number
I said.
9, anesthesiologist.
Aha, I told you.
Number 8, mental health counselor. I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Taking on a lot of people's...
Number 8?
Isn't
Issues
that
number
like
8.
isn't that wouldn't that be like a social worker? Same thing?
Sure. So I could probably put that in there. Number 7. Oh, no. Social workers number 4.
Yeah, I would say.
Oh.
Yeah, social
No,
workers
it's
more
higher
like
up there.
I think dealing with kids and stuff.
Oh,
like
with
that.
social media.
It can be.
Yeah.
No.
They don't deal with social media?
No.
Number
All right.
7, emergency dispatcher.
Yes.
Number 6.
In emergency dispatch. Yeah, we know that because we had
Yes.
my niece. Yeah, she's and it got her. She just didn't like it anymore because it's stressful.
Number
Yeah.
6, newspaper reporters for some reason.
What year is that? Newspaper reporters aren't out there anymore.
April 8th, 2024.
Okay. Oh yeah, news reporter. I got it right here.
Number 5,
Oh, what's that,
broadcaster.
Podcasters. Yeah, we're on.
Broadcaster.
Oh, I thought we were on.
I mean, it's
I thought
still
we
a
made the
broadcast.
list.
It's a broadcast.
Broadcasting is podcasting.
Number 4, social worker.
Ah,
Number 3, firefighter.
ah.
Number 2, police officer. Number 1, military
President.
personnel.
Military personnel. Yes, I got the military personnel.
Pilot is nowhere near on there.
That's bullshit because
I feel like planes are so safe and they do it so many times
Okay,
that, like,
so
why would it be stressful
okay.
the 150th time?
He's stuck on the movie now.
yeah, I felt bad for that pilot.
But only because the pilot was cheating and, like, got himself in a jam. That's the only reason he got caught up.
I guess you're right. Oh, but okay, so
Well,
a
I mean, if
pilot,
you think about it, though, pilot, there's many different pilots. There's many different police officers. You got a police officer in the suburbs compared to a police officer down in the hood. They're going to face different things. Just like you got a pilot flying a F-15 or a pilot flying a, Boeing, whatever. You know what I mean? Just a commercial airline. So definitely different stresses. I'm
okay,
sure.
true.
You know what I mean?
So the pilot. Yes, question.
I think superintendents need to be added.
A superintendent.
Schools.
Oh, teachers. Teachers should have been. That's a
At the
stressful
top,
job, right?
Superintendent and the decisions that have to be made.
Yeah.
So you're gonna say
Being an uncle.
you're more
drives
stressful
me
than
crazy.
an ER nurse?
No.
Okay, that's
Hey,
number
what?
10. What are you gonna knock off if you're gonna get on there? That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I couldn't watch all those kids. I'll tell you that right now. I'd be fired. Hell no. Some of them kids are bad,
The
man.
teachers have to go to the mental health counselors at number 8.
Exactly right.
At number 8. So
That's true.
that's what I'm
How,
saying.
okay, look.
We have to be the mental health person for those kids. So.
All right, here's another one. Film and video editors. You edit your shit. Is it stressful? Or is it just a pain in the
Nah,
ass?
it's
You don't
just
like
a pain,
doing
it's
it.
just a pain in the
It's
ass.
time,
I
yeah.
guess you're right.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Any event coordinator? A wedding planner? That could be stressful.
I feel like again though they get in a rhythm though, like
You got a lot of moving parts. Yeah, I mean,
but once you know how to do it, once you have your checklist, like our wedding planner,
Piece of cake.
she's just rolling
She's
through
running
what
the
she
show.
does. She knows how to do it.
Yeah. True that. True that. How about judges? A judge?
They just
I
decide
don't know.
yes or no, basically.
stressful. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man, come
I think
on.
there are stressful cases,
Where did I
but
Depending
find
on
this-
if the judge is
Where did
actually
I
doing
find
his
this
job.
list?
How about this?
you
The
know.
construction workers who built New York. These
Who?
men were working 200 feet in the air and without any safety during the time. Like
Oh, the ones back in the day. Okay, the ones who
that has
Put New
to
York-
be one of the stressful jobs.
is it stressful? Oh man, I can't even see. I can't even get on a. I can't get up 10 foot.
Oh, I've
I mean,
seen
back when
videos
I
of
used
them
to dunk
walking on
basketballs,
beams, man.
I was afraid to come back down. What?
So walking on those
Yeah, I've seen them
On the-
walking on beams. Yeah,
That's crazy,
no
right?
harnesses, no none of the iron.
Right,
workers.
that's what you're talking about, right, Chris?
Hell
Yep.
no.
but let me say,
I couldn't do that.
But okay, they
in
get
those
into a rhythm.
videos, they don't look stressed at all.
No, they actually look happy.
That's their normal shit. They know how to do it. They're eating lunch up there on those beams.
I wonder how many died falling off of those.
Oh, I'm sure quite a bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Probably the ones who were scared.
Yeah, the ones that were
Yeah,
stressed.
the ones on the side of the camera that were holding on to dear life.
I know, right?
you
Hey,
know?
hey, Jim, what happened to Mike?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he took an early exit. He went to lunch.
Yeah, lying.
Man,
random
Tele-
question there.
you know what? Telephone operators. What's that?
I said your question almost sounded like a random question.
What was my question?
How many people died?
It was a random question.
I'm sure quite a bit.
Anyway,
Oh, no.
you know, dispatchers. You said that right?
Yeah.
Okay, lawyers.
There was a good movie with dispatchers. That what's her name? She was on Swordfish. You remember Swordfish?
Yeah. Holly Berry.
Holly Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a dispatcher. You ever seen that movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
I remember
movie.
that. You guys
Yeah.
remember that? All right.
Yeah, that was
They,
a good
they,
movie. I don't remember the name
They're
of
not
it.
hip like us. Marriage and family therapists, paramedics. Anyway.
Yeah, it was all pretty stressful. I feel.
Yeah, but it's. I think my job could be stressful.
The movie was The Call.
The
Is that
call.
what it is? The Call?
Call.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good movie.
Oh, now we remember the movie. Oh yeah, I named it wrong. Sorry. Yeah. Speaking of random questions. All right, these are some random questions for all of us. All right, before we end the show, if you could bring back any fashion trend, what would it be? We'll start with you, Gabriel.
If I could bring back,
If you can bring back something, yeah.
oh man, what I grew up on, I would not bring back. That was like baggy clothes era, 4X tees and South Pole jeans.
Did you wear the zoot
Dickies?
suits?
Nah, I never had money like that to buy no zoot suit. But I mean, shit, I grew up in like Dickies and big ass white tees and shit, man. So nah, I wouldn't bring that back. To be honest with you, the only thing I still wear is Chucks. That's about it. You know.
Let me ask you, was it a snap decision of like I'm going to put on a shirt that fits? And it's like, oh, damn, this isn't that bad. Because I remember we used to wear shorts that are
Yeah, down to the ankles. and
down
shit.
to the fucking
Yeah.
ankles. And then one day it's like, oh,
Man, to be honest with you, I don't remember
It's not
when
that
I
bad.
did that. Yeah, I don't remember when I actually. I don't remember the transition. To be honest with you, yeah, I mean, I was older.
So you guys are about the same age.
Yeah, I'm 32.
31.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I don't even remember. I mean, it had to have been in my shit. I have to look back through pictures. Probably like 20s, like early 20s when I switched over. Maybe mid 20s. I don't remember. But
yeah.
no, I would not bring anything back. To be quite honest
No?
with you, nah. I'm good with what I wear now.
It's funny that you say the Dickies and the shirt. Yeah, a friend of mine, when they came over and he borrowed something, and I wear Dickies to work, and I have the khaki and the blue and the navy blue and black, and I had the khaki Dickies on and a black T-shirt, and he asked me, "Do you dress like that to work?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Man, you look like a cholo." You know, I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I still wear Dickies to work every now and then, but I don't know, man. I like the I used to wear the ones with the slit in them or whatever, the double knee ones. I don't know, the real big baggy ones.
Made by Dickie?
Yeah. It was like during
when I was growing up. It had a zipper where you could take the bottom piece off.
No. It had the line right there. I don't know if y'all remember the line, but I used to wear those. What was the purpose of the line? Well, because you had the old school Dickies. Those are the straight ones, the tighter fitting ones.
Okay.
And then you had the big baggy Dickies. Not the
one
with
like the square ones.
Yeah. Not the one with the cargo pockets.
Okay.
No, I don't remember what they were called, but those are the ones I wore for a long time.
They had like a seam, like a recognizable seam.
That's what I'm talking about. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
I'm not familiar with those.
Yeah, they were the big baggy ones. You had to roll them up at the end.
Those are like work clothes.
Yeah.
Hispanics just took and turned it into
a fashion.
cholo fashion, but like, that's work attire.
Yeah. Chris, is there something you would bring back?
No.
I know. There's nothing there.
What would you bring back?
I would bring back. Well, I was gonna say I'd bring back.
They're bringing back all your shit from back in the day now.
That's what I'm saying.
You see all the clothes with the girls. They wear the big baggy pants and stuff now, and bringing everything back from the '80s.
Yeah, the tracksuits, the Adidas tracksuits.
Oh, that's what you would bring back?
I'd bring. So everybody, even though I do wear them during the winter, we still wear them. All my kids wear them.
I see anybody wearing that. Or you wear it though? Okay.
I wear it.
Yeah, that's nice.
And with the Kango and the Adidas shell tops, and then I carry a radio on my shoulder.
Oh, nice.
Bring it all back.
Yeah.
If you had to delete all but 3 apps from your smartphone, which ones would you keep?
All but 3 apps. Ooh, damn. I don't know. Shit. Should I look? I don't know. I don't know what apps I would keep, man. I don't know
I guess you'd have to keep the ones
photos,
that you need, right?
Yeah, my photos.
Facebook, Instagram. Those aren't the ones that you need.
Nah.
Chris, do you have Instagram?
No.
Do you have Facebook?
No.
Twitter?
No.
He's not on social.
Damn, you living off the grid over here?
You have Reddit.
Reddit?
You have Reddit?
Yes, I have Reddit.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Okay.
What about you, nephew?
I'd probably be Twitter, Duolingo, and
Duolingo. What is that?
It's
to learn other languages.
Oh, okay.
it will never let you go.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is.
What are you
There's
learning?
memes about
Italian.
that app.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
they say it's sentient and it won't let you go. It's constantly sending reminders to people like, you missed your lesson. Get back to it.
Just turn off the notifications.
Yeah, that's an easy fix. I don't know about a third one. Maybe a game. Like every now and then you'll go through phases of like
Candy. What's that? Candy corn? Or what's the name of that?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush.
But like there's
whole
other
thing.
stupid, just mindless games that you just pass a lot of time.
Yeah. That's funny. What's the weirdest food you've ever eaten?
Oh man, weirdest food. I don't know. I guess it depends on what you think is weird. I mean, I've tried all sorts of food.
Little Caesars pizza.
That ain't even on my list, man. That's just
See, Chris
stay
didn't-
away from that
Chris
shit.
didn't hear that because he doesn't have his earphones on.
Nah, man, I'm a foodie, man. So I mean, I don't know what's weird. I mean, I've tried all sorts of shit, man. Yeah, there's really like nothing that I don't like. You know, I've tried all Middle Eastern food. I mean, all sorts of stuff, man. You know.
Have you ever tried those seaweed? So here lately, I'm on this kick. I'm eating seaweed, but they're like chips, but it's seaweed.
No, I never had
Yeah,
that.
they're pretty damn good. Have you had them?
Mm-mm.
Should we try some?
Consider yourself a foodie?
Huh?
Would you consider yourself a foodie?
A foodie? I don't know. No,
Are you picky?
not really. I wish my
But
kids
do you
would
try
eat
new
more.
things?
I would try new things. Yeah, I'm all about it. Ethiopian food.
I'm not saying would you. I'm saying do you.
I do. If the opportunity comes up, especially like at the schools when they have those health fairs, not health fair, food fair. What are they called?
Culture fair.
Culture fairs.
Yeah.
And people bring in food from,
Other countries.
other countries.
That's what I like, man. Like my big
good
thing
stuff.
is like
Anything spicy too.
I look up restaurants and I'll drive an hour away just to try out a restaurant.
Really?
You know what I mean? Just different stuff. You know?
So that's a true foodie then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see you do that.
What was the gentleman that passed away? He was always
Bourdain.
yeah.
Oh, Anthony Bourdain. Yeah.
Anthony Bourdain. Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy was always eating crazy shit, right? Crickets and monkey brain and shit.
Yeah,
like
I don't know if I could.
Is
do
that crazy though?
No, I guess it's not. Would you guys try fried crickets?
Maybe I'd try it. I don't know.
Ooh.
What am I getting afterwards?
Yeah, nothing. No. You want a fucking t-shirt?
What's the reward?
Maybe. Maybe if I got a Big Mom T-shirt, I'd try one. Yeah.
I you know what? Here recently on TikTok, I saw in some country, they make mosquito burgers, where they're able to capture so many mosquitoes, and it's got to be so many mosquitoes that they smash them together and they make patties.
Seems unnecessary.
Hey, but that's what they eat. That's what they collect. And
I'm good.
they're out there and they do that. And they're of course they're dead, but they're packed so bad that it looks like I have to show you. I think I had it on the.
I'm good.
I found it. No, you want to see it?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I think the only weirdest thing I did, I bit into a deer's heart one time. That's about it. Yeah. Yeah. After we went hunting, I shot my first deer. Made me bite the heart.
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh,
I didn't eat it though. I just
you cut
bit
it out.
Yeah. When we dressed it, yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that a thing? You're supposed to do that?
I don't know. That's what they told me. I don't know.
Somebody like you.
Thought it was.
You're probably the only one that did it too. Right?
Yeah, I did.
Did you get sick after that?
Nah, I
good?
didn't. I didn't eat it though. I was like, hell, I'll
You
bite
just
into it, but
bite
I didn't
into
eat it. Yeah.
Like where you pumped the adrenaline,
Oh yeah,
which
it was
is
blood everywhere. Yeah.
the adrenaline was just going right, and you're like,
Yeah, I
you
was
give a
happy,
shit.
man. I mean, that was my first deer. I was like, hell yeah, man.
Man, that's
this is
got to be on
awesome.
my bucket list. If you hit one by car, is that cool? I mean, can you take
mean,
it off your
shit.
list?
Yeah, you can take it home.
Usually you got to kill it.
What?
If the car doesn't kill it, the humane thing is to kill that
Go back
deer
and
before you leave.
run it over, reverse.
And them deer are tough, man. Shit, they'll get hit by a car and keep running.
Yeah,
Yeah. They'll mess up your car too. Shit. Have you seen some of those?
yeah.
Like photos? Like the whole car's demolished. The whole front windshield,
Yeah.
hood. I mean,
Chewy lost his car like that.
Yeah, a cousin of mine. Where were we?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Thanks.
no, I had a story when we were going to Texas and we came back. We were riding down to Texas. We went to Amarillo. And when we were coming back, there was like a portion of Kansas to where like there was just deer everywhere. And this is 3 a.m. We're riding back. And
Jeez.
there's like the deer signs off the sides of the highway and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it was me and 2 other buddies. So we kind of like came together to make like kind of headlights. At least, they could see, lights,
Wait,
are
you're
coming.
in a motorcycle.
We're on motorcycles. So we're all kind of next to each other, staying close. I mean, not too close, still enough to where if something happens, we don't run into each other. You know what I mean? But we would go, and then we see deer start to run out, and they'd rev the engine to scare them back. I mean, we did that for like 30 minutes. All down. There was just deer
That's
trying to
gotta
cross.
Be, that's
Yeah,
got
it
to be
was
scary,
man.
to ride bikes like that.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Did
It
you
was
change
wild.
your speed?
We were going probably like 50, 55, maybe 60. I don't
Okay. I didn't know if you guys slowed down because of.
No,
Are
I
you
mean, it was
supposed to?
like it's 3 a.m. We're ready to get home, so I think we were like, let's go. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But nah, I mean, we were trying to be smart about it. Luckily, just rev the engines a little bit and they'd run back.
Yeah.
so it was kind of
So it
nice.
actually scares them.
Yeah, it did for us. I don't know if that's always the case, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like running over squirrels.
Those little deer whistles that people used to put on their bumpers.
Yeah, I've seen those.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like a little horn-looking thing, and people would mount them on their hood or on their bumper.
Yeah,
And
you
so
clip
as
them
you're
on the bumper.
flying it blows, it makes the noise. While
Yeah,
you're
that's
driving
completely fake.
Oh, it's fake.
Oh, is it?
Completely fake.
I think dog whistles are fake.
Dogs react to those.
No, they don't. We have one. We have a whistle.
Your
Dallas
dog doesn't
hear it.
listen to anybody though. That's
I think you could
Big
play like a
problem.
YouTube video of a dog whistle. Test it out.
Really?
Yeah.
You made a video?
Nah, you can find one on YouTube. Just like if you play sirens, they'll start howling. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
because science has said they're
f-
completely fake. That's why they were like $3. It's just plastic.
I wish I would have came up with that invention.
Yeah, it's just plastic that people are paying money for because it sounds
Damn,
like
I
it
wish
works.
Jose was on. I mean, like he's spitting facts over there.
Yeah, man. That's funny. Chris, I need to find out from you. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
What was the last thing you gave me?
Oh.
What was it?
I don't know. You've made some weird food.
But it had to. Oh, it was a grilled cheese sandwich, maybe.
I feel like it's pretty safe.
So Chris,
pretty basic.
yeah. So Chris is all about pizza and chicken tenders. So anything,
you're chicken nugget type guy?
nuggets maybe.
Yeah.
Anything around shrimp? I think maybe I said Chris try. Oh no, you like shrimp?
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay,
I
so-
love seafood. Yeah.
So, Chris, if you like pizza and you like chicken, but then you find out one day that, damn, shrimp is not that bad, would that not incline you to try more shit?
No.
Why not? Explain that to me. Like,
I saw no reason.
except that you found something that you really like and you will eat as much as you want whenever it happens. You won't give that chance to anything else?
No. Why should I bother to go out of my way?
Because there could be 5 different shrimp.
Yeah. Like
Even-
coconut shrimp. You need to try coconut shrimp. That's
Well, even now, I only like one kind of shrimp made in a certain way.
I'm using shrimp as like a metaphor. There could be 5 different foods that are like shrimp that you're like, damn, this is really good. I love
It's
it.
out there. Yeah. He needs. Yeah.
You gotta
just
try some
don't try.
crawfish, man.
Dude, I had
love
one.
crawfish.
I had one in the backyard.
A crawfish?
Yes, it was in my. I have a pool back there, and Sandy was back there, and you found it right back and took it out of there. It only had one claw though.
There was a crawfish in your pool.
Yeah, mud bugs, right? That's
I
what
don't- I
I
don't
think. That's
know.
what they call them.
I just eat them at the Chinese restaurants.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
No, there was, and we're like, where do they come from?
I don't know.
Where?
I thought they were like
I used
in
to think
rivers
people would
and
throw
stuff.
shit in my pool just to fuck with us, and maybe somebody.
They're taking
threw-
some home
Yeah,
from the Chinese restaurant, throwing them in your pool.
it was alive, dude.
No, was it?
Yes, it was
Oh,
alive.
shit.
That's why I said it only had one claw, and I tried to burn it with my cigar. I said,
Oh, shit.
anyway. All right, last question before we get out of here. Favorite dessert? Since we're stuck on food, what's your favorite dessert?
Favorite
Are you
dessert?
First, are you a dessert guy?
Yeah, I mean, I like I love sweets, man. I mean, shit. I told you I'm 218. That's for a reason. Cheesecakes, man. I love cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Oh man, I could never do cheesecake.
I love cheesecake, man.
Really?
I don't like
Yeah,
it.
strawberries on it. Yeah,
Strawberries, I can do.
yeah. I like chocolate too, though. I'm a Snickers guy.
Yeah,
Reese's, yeah. Yeah,
So,
but cheesecake, man.
that's your
Oh
go-to.
yeah, yeah.
Dang. What about you, Jose? What's your
Candy.
any kind of candy? You like those nerds with the
Oh, the clusters.
Those are good, but I'm a chocolate guy too.
no.
Milky Way, Snickers,
Oh, Milky
Three
Way?
Musketeers.
Oh damn, man! I'll throw those out.
Hey man, Milky Way's a Snickers just without the peanuts.
Dude,
See,
Milky
it's a
Way-
whole
No,
conspiracy. It's
no,
all-
no, 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 no,
It's
no.
the same shit inside of it, just no peanuts.
Oh yeah.
It's the
okay.
same.
okay.
Oh, no,
no,
it's
you're
the
right.
same as
I
what?
know- hold on.
It's
I'm
You're
saying
right. Because I was
It's
thinking
the
of, I was
nougat,
thinking
the
of Three
caramel,
Musketeers.
and then the chocolate.
I was thinking of Three Musketeer. You're
Three
right.
Musketeers take out the caramel and it's just
I
the
don't like
nougat.
Three Musketeers either. Nah, hell
I'm
no.
telling you, it's all the same
Three
ingredients. They
Musketeers
just
are
repackage
fluffy
it.
though. It has a fluffy
It's nougat.
marshmallow in it.
It's
Oh,
nougat.
it's nougat?
It's the same nougat.
Three Musketeers and Milky Ways. That's like at the end of Halloween once you ate all the good candy. You're
Nah.
like, damn,
Those
man,
are
I
the
gotta
ones
eat
that
this
are-
shit. And
Those are
that's
the
all
ones
you
that are-
got, so you gotta eat it. You know what I mean? It's the only sweet you're gonna get. So,
Yeah.
I said Milky Ways is just you don't want any peanuts today and a Snickers, so okay, I'll go with the Milky Way. That's all it is.
True. Sandman, what's yours? You have a favorite dessert? Just any kind of ice cream. Yeah, I guess so. I like the peanut butter parfaits from Dairy Queen, but I moved the fudge out of there and put just chocolate syrup.
oh, hell yeah.
I cannot do hot fudge.
You know they got new flavors every month, right?
What do you mean?
Peanut butter parfait is so old.
You do Dairy Queen? You gotta go to Andy's, man. Oh, dude, Andy's is.
Friend of yours?
No. It's,
Oh.
it's ice cream. You guys don't have an Andy's?
Yes.
over? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I was
we
about
do.
to say. Andy's is fucking. Nah, Andy's is man. Oof.
No, we have one
80s
down,
is
actually down the street.
concrete though, right?
Concrete.
I think they got
Speaking of John,
different-
this episode this podcast is sponsored by Quinn Concrete Construction.
No, they're concretes, right?
I think they got a different stuff. They got like shakes and stuff like
Oh.
that and Sundays. But they have one called the Boot Daddy. Ooh. Boot Daddy. Try that one. That one's good.
What is that?
The boot daddy.
It's like an ice cream. I think it's what's considered a concrete.
I think it's
Speaking
more
of concrete-
frozen ice cream. I don't know.
I don't know. It's an ice
It's
cream. It
different
comes with
though.
chocolate.
It's different
and
than
all
like
that.
a Blizzard or a shake.
Chris.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's more liquidy, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, because I feel like Sonic and Dairy Queen has got a different texture to
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the
Little
Boob
bit
Daddy is frozen custard.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's what it is. Concrete is
Frozen
custard
mustard.
with Oreo, cream caramel, and hot fudge.
Mm.
Oh, it's all that chocolate again, huh?
Mhm.
Anyway. All right, Chris. Before we end, what's your favorite dessert? Vanilla
Chocolate
shakes.
chip ice cream.
Oh, I thought vanilla shakes was your go-to.
Has evolved to chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip ice cream.
How about
let me
this?
introduce
Vanilla.
you to something. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this, but this is something that I grew up on where I hang out. I frequently would hang out at Franklin Center. That's a clue. As a child, and we had a coffee shop, and we would eat ice creams there. And somebody introduced me to a Sundae ice cream. Chocolate chip ice cream with pineapple, crushed pineapple.
Oh no, I don't know about all that.
Dude,
I like pineapple.
put it on chocolate chip ice cream.
The closest
It'll
I'm getting
give
to
you,
pineapple
it'll
on
give you a buzz.
The
It's so
closest thing I'm getting on pineapple on anything is pizza. I like pineapple pizza
good. Yeah. So to send you pineapple pizza.
with the bacon or what is it?
Ham.
The little ham.
Ham.
The only thing I don't like is I love ranch.
Ranch dressing.
I can't dunk pineapple pizza and ranch.
No.
No,
And
I
so
don't
it
think- I don't-
sucks.
yeah,
You
you're
know what I
right,
mean? Because
yeah.
I love pizza and
So
ranch.
but people do that. People will do that with pineapple.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm sure
okay.
there's some type of psycho out there that does that.
Yeah. But you're right. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. I got to give up one or the other.
true. All right. And we've come to the end of our show, Gabriel. Man, I appreciate you being here, bro.
I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah. First podcast.
First one, man. I hope it
Pop
went all
that
right.
cherry.
I hope it wasn't too boring.
No. You did good. It was fun.
appreciate
it. Was
it,
fun
man.
having you here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I say is safe ride home.
Yeah.
You know, you
Thank
on
you.
that. You're on that hog.
Andy's down the street.
There's it's kind of on that side, yeah.
You might see me on the highway on my motorcycle with a boot daddy.
Boot daddy. That's funny. Chris, we good? Nephew?
Yep.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we will be on July 2nd. How many times have I said? Anyway, I'm saying July 2nd, we will be down at Big Daddy's fireworks stand, 614 Reynolds Avenue. Please show up, show some love. We got the contest going on that Jose talked about earlier. And talk to Mr. Joe Quinn. He will hook you up with some fireworks. It's a guarantee. Hopefully Johnny Dare will be there. We will be there from 6 to 8 or so. So yeah, please come on by, say hi, maybe sit in, talk to us a little bit, give us a story about your fireworks days back in the day, something crazy. If you've lost fingers, if you could prove it, maybe I'll buy you something or give you a beer, something cool. Anyway, and if you got anything to add,
No.
You good. All right. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the Big Modcast. Until next week at the fireworks stand, we'll see you. Adios.